X in my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A spell that attracts all who spit facts online all the time. Can you see it? All the ones who drag my name every single day. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? They keep saying you don't have what it takes to carve out your own name underneath the shadows of gods. And I keep waiting for the day disbelievers say I flew way too close to the sun. I wait, but it never really comes. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. The spell that attracts all who spit facts online all the time. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A voice that compels all to rebel from all that shackled minds. Why do they just stand there against when they fall from the battles I have overcome? You feel it, feel the cope and the seething tone that they make while I stand up, man among gods. And I keep thinking with my mill, shooting ropes in my cold that faces towards the sun. They hate, but I'm sitting comfy with their mom. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A spell that attracts all who spit facts online all the time. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A voice that compels all to rebel from all that shackled minds. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A spell that attracts all who spit facts online all the time. The answer to my name is not just a symbol or a target sign. A voice that compels all to rebel from all that shackled minds. It's you and me, your mom, it's me. I'll take another hit from my name. You've seen now, watch me right now, punch your things now. Show you how.
My lovely, beautiful chatters. How are you all doing today? Oh wow, my eyebrows all fuzzy and weird. Can't make sure my eyebrow is brushed properly with my fingers, you know? Hey everybody, how you all doing? What's up, One Piece, Sergeant Flux, Geeky Lesbian, Coin Dog, hello, A Pillow, good to see you, Heavy Gretel, how are you doing? IMO, hello there. Dude True, what's up? Socialist Vocalist, hello. Zan has eyebrows confirmed, I do have those, yes. Banger song for real, true. Pomona. In fact, if you enjoyed that song, you should definitely go check out the original creators, Sweet Myths, the X My Name, Xanderhal theme, original lyric video. It is linked over in the chat. You just do exclamation point song in the website chat, and there it is. It's pretty cool. Go subscribe, go leave a like, go drop a nice comment, so on. It's really appreciated. Hello, Zan! White people happy! That's what you guys sound like. When I read your messages in chat, if they're ever positive messages, that's the voice I read them in my head. If you're ever wondering. Oh yeah, I forgot to refill my water before stream. That was a blunder I will pay for in due time. There's also a fly trapped in my room, and I just can't catch the fucker. I cannot catch the fucker, so we're just gonna wait for it to die. Still, no, it's a new one, because I left my window open. It's summer, so bugs like to come into your house when your house is cool and outside is hot as fuck. We've also had a couple of lizards. I've had to catch a gecko or a lizard or two in here. I leave my sliding glass door open a little bit to like warm up my legs, and In they come. Who do you think will win in a fight? Charles Entertainment Cheese or Stuart Little? Oh, well, Charles Entertainment Cheese, but of course, obviously. He's human-sized, or if not bigger. Like, he would just stomp Stuart Little's little fucking head. I hate when that happens. It happened to me last year. Some fly lived till October. Well, this one probably won't live that long, because it's already pretty big. But, yeah. I'm gonna get it, though. I will get it. I will kill it. I'm just not gonna chase it around all day on stream, but I will kill the fucker. And I'll probably get it tonight. I get stink bugs in my house all the time. Oh yeah, we used to get stink bugs in Florida too. Those things are annoying. Holy shit. Were they the red ones? There was this street that my grandma lived next to. It wasn't the street she lived on, but it was an adjacent one. And when I would, you know, walk the dogs with my grandma when I was a kid, it was just this one street that would be infested. They'd be walking, we'd have to pick up the dogs so they wouldn't eat one because they're not exactly not poisonous. But there'd just be these red stink bugs all over the street. They'd be coming from the grass and they just cross this road. It's like a 2-lane little road. It's a little neighborhood road. And they're just all over. They speckle the thing all year round, if I remember correctly. And that was just the stink bug road. That was like the part of the road that had the stink bugs. And you'd smell them, you know, it's not like a terrible smell if they admit. It's just, you know, like, it smells like chemically, you know, almost like burning rubber is the only thing I can really compare it to. Can you just not, do you have to circle? Can you just find a place to just sit down? You don't have to, stop. If you're gonna, I'm gonna kill you later, fly. You're just gonna make... Now it's just sitting on my light. I wish I had a gun. This is why I need to have a gun. This is why I wish Lonnie would let me buy a gun. This would be the perfect time for me to have a loaded gun. Don't you guys think? Where's Luna? Luna's not very good at actually catching stuff, but she'll chase it. She'll help chase, but she won't catch it. Damn it. Rip neighbors. Yeah. They can't fly if they're drowning in chemicals. That is true. That is true. All right, listen up, everybody. We are going to have an exciting stream today, all right? We've got some interesting stuff to cover, but I'm going to do a little bit differently today, okay? Hypers in chat, if you like Terraria. I actually don't care how many of you like Terraria, because we're playing it anyway. I am going to be playing Terraria while we review the content we're going to be responding to. Now, I mostly just have, like, fishing to do in Terraria. Like, I'm going to be doing some fishing while responding to videos, though we are going to be fighting bosses and doing all of that later in the stream. In the meantime, there's some more idle work to be done in the game, and I'm also playing with Balthazar, so we'll be responding to political stuff while I do that. It won't be much different. There's just going to be Terraria in the background, so if you like Terraria, then you'll be pretty happy. Never played it, but the game looks cool. It is quite cool. It is quite cool. Functionally, it won't be too much different than any of my other streams, but I just thought I'd let you know. 2D Minecraft with guns. It does have guns. It does have guns. The guns are pretty cool. I hope you guys like guns, because there are guns. And guns are part of the game. People are molding because the next Doctor in Doctor Who is a black guy. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I can't wait to see the excuses this time for why the Doctor can't be black or a woman or whatever. I'm not racist, but it goes on long diatribe about why the casting is bad. Doctor Who is still on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got one for you. I'll Discord DM it to you for a little screenshot. No. Hey chat, you mind linking me like cheap guns, like somewhere in the $350, $400 range, you know? Shotgun ideally, just to have the widest spread, highest chance of hitting it. Just link, you know? What am I kidding? I can't afford a $300 shotgun. Shotgun, IDK, maybe use this. Like, if they're complaining about that, that's obviously racism and sexism at play. Well, they'll say it's not, though. They deny it, okay? The meta has been for a very long time to mask your true, bigoted intentions. Get assault gun? Oh, yeah. I heard people, like, you can get, like, assault, like, air rifle that won't, like, even dent your wall or anything, but it shoots salt really fast at, like, wherever you shoot it. And I wonder if that would disable a fly. You could make a fly trap with vinegar and also a gun. Oh, yeah, vinegar and a gun. That would work. I killed the last one that got it. It's just it wants to fly around. It wants to be on camera. You sent it on Discord? Let me see this. Is it racist to believe Doctor Who is an intrinsically Caucasian? Oh, God. Listen, Doctor Who, the Doctor, whatever, the Doctor is literally an alien. He's an alien. I'm pretty sure he has 4 hearts. Like, I don't... There's no excuse other than racism. There really isn't. 2 hearts? Oh, yeah, he has 2. An alien as in from south of the border? No. A literal alien, as in, like, space alien. Space-time alien, actually. My nose do be itching, though. Time Lords are literally extraterrestrial aliens? Yes. 2 hearts and can regenerate into a new face when he's about to die. That's, like, the downside, though, right? Like... Did I get it? It fell. Did I actually get it? I saw it fall, but I don't know if it recovered. I didn't even see it recover and run off or fly off or anything. I just saw it fall, but I can't... There's no body to confirm the kill. We're gonna consider the fly MIA. No, it's alive. It got away. It survived. It fell all the way to the floor and got back up. Get its dog tags, damn it. Alright. Chat. I'm gonna go ahead and open my bedroom door and hope that eventually leads them out of my room, because it's gonna be a frustrating stream with those things circling me like seagulls around a lighthouse all day. Maybe some other thing in the house will draw it off. Xanderhal stood up 1547. There's an account, for those of you guys that don't know, there is a YouTube account that comments in every YouTube VOD from my live streams every time I stand up to report whether or not you can see any bulge. I went to this person's account and I looked at their account and they chronicle the bulges of celebrities. So this person is like sitting there watching all of my streams and not only waiting for personal enjoyment for me to stand up and show any bulge, but posts timestamps for other people who could potentially be doing the same to help them not have to do as much work. My God, why? I remember I showed my I showed one of my workout photos like on stream. And there was a bit of bulge in that photo, and they freaked out in the comments beneath that VOD. That was pretty funny. That's dedication. They've been doing it on about every VOD for months now. It just landed right there on my boom arm to look me dead in the eye. I wonder if my vape smoke will, like, poison it. Damn. Oh. All right, here we... You know what? Maybe I can chase it out. Wait, I just realized chasing it out might be an option. Unless I just did. It looks like it flew in the direction of the door and disappeared. Nope, it's still here. Yeah, go out the door, buddy. Go out the door. I'm doing this. I'm sorry. We're getting rid of this motherfucker. We're locking it out at least. Where are you, you little bastard? Where are you? Where are you, buddy? I'm gonna get your ass. Oh, I see it. How does it keep disappearing so easily? There it is. It's not afraid of me entirely. I can't, like, hurt it by scaring it away towards the door, you know? Fuck. We're gonna have to live with it for now, chat. I need to get a screen on my window so bugs can't fly in when I open my window. That would help a lot. That would help a lot. Luna tore through the one we already had, so I have to get rid of the one we currently have and replace it with a fixed one. Famous quote before catastrophe. Yeah, imagine it just shoots me and I die on stream. Go poop and then leave the door open so it's attracted to the bathroom. Holy shit, Natty411, that's genius. How did I not think of that? Dang it, Bobby. All right. Listen up. You guys know what to do when I say action, right? You guys know to say hi, YouTube? Just checking, just making sure. Good, good, good. All right, let's get in. Wait, first, how could I forget? How could I fucking forget? How could I forget? We've got 215 people watching right now and only 72 likes on the stream. Go ahead and drop a like right now on the stream. Let's get it up to 100 likes before we start this segment. Come on now. Let's get it up to 100. 100 likes before we start the segment. I know we can do it. 220 people watching? Easy. We can easily hit 100. Come on. I know you guys got it in you. I know you guys got it in you. Like that goddamn stream. You should also like the streams, uploads, whatever, of the content from any YouTuber or content creator that you enjoy, because liking content on YouTube is not a hollow gesture, in case you didn't know. It does indicate to YouTube that you enjoy this content and that others will too, which tells YouTube, maybe we should send this video into other people's recommended, which helps, you know, my channel grow. So yeah, definitely leave a like. It's not just a hollow gesture that tells me, oh, look how many likes I got. It actually is a boost this video button that my viewers have to like help out content. It's definitely important. Be a vigilant YouTube viewer. But yeah, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop right into the first segment. You guys know what to do when I say action. 3, 2, 1, action. Sydney Watson is one of the, at least to me, funnier conservative content creators, because she's a woman whose main audience are conservative men, and a lot of them want to hear her validate their misogynistic beliefs. That's like very, very common. I can kind of give a little bit of insight into how I was when I was younger. When I was younger, and I was sort of more in my right-wing reactionary phase, I really liked any right-wing content creator who was part of a marginalized group that society was telling me I was more privileged than. Because if I watched that content, guaranteed, I would be hearing somebody who was either black, a woman, even trans, any marginalized group, basically saying to me, at the time, 17-year-old white boy, that in fact I am truly oppressed, that society has backslid into becoming, in fact, regressive and discriminatory to young white men. Young straight white men. And so Sydney Watson basically makes content that was meant to appeal to that young, very naive, and very much in the victim mindset, the victim mentality, young teenage conservative me. And that's the entire demographic she uploads videos for now. So when I saw this video in my recommendations to cover on my Discord, I knew I had to cover it. I knew I had to cover this one. The gross Twitch streamers using ASMR to trap men. Yes, I'm reading her accent like that. If you don't like it, then you are British phobic. In the meantime, of course, while we respond to this video, I will be playing Terraria, but I'll mostly just be fishing, so nothing like too crazy. I'm actually gonna put the video right here for us to watch. And I'm also in the game with Balthazar right now, but I'm not going to unmute there because I don't want to, I do not want to have constant noise being made. Balth, I really need you to stop doing that if you're watching the stream right now. It's time for me to respond to this video and fish. Go do something, Balth. Go mine or get more, shadow, whatever. This is the same world we were playing before, by the way. It looks like you're whipping Sydney Watson, Lamau. That was Balth, not me. This is me right here. Okay, so yeah, we're going to respond to the video. We're going to have a grand old time of it, and I'm going to fish while we do it. So let's watch.
For this, I am sorry in advance.
God, her audio balancing on that intro needs to be
Hi, my
played
name is
with.
Sydney. Welcome back to the Thunderdome. And of course, before we launch in and do the thing, this video is sponsored by Scentbird. And yes, once again, by me. New limited edition designs
Jesus
are now...
Christ. God damn. I need to get more shameless.
Platform that I'm assuming the majority of us know about, and if you're anything like me, then you probably associated it with gaming. But apparently, it's not just for gaming. It is responsible for some of the most egregious predatory and over-sexualized behavior I've seen maybe anywhere. And I've seen what people do on TikTok.
Wait. What? How is sexualized behavior predatory? Because... So I know where she's going with this video because the title of it is literally to like claim that these ASMR booby streamers are trapping men, tricking men somehow. So a very common talking point among MRAs and like the sort of like manosphere activist type people is to claim that if you're a guy and you find yourself making stupid, dumb decisions because you're horny, that is not your fault. That is, in fact, the fault of the hot woman that made you horny. A very, very common thought process. They'll never outright say it, but if you look at the way they talk and what they advocate for, what they get angry at and why they get angry at it, it becomes very clear what their motives really are and why they get as mad as they do. And I should be clear here. Sydney Watson doesn't care about any of this, okay? Sydney Watson doesn't care that there are titty streamers showing their boobs on... Sydney Watson does not care about that, okay? Sydney Watson is not genuinely offended by women shaking their titties on Twitch, all right? I'm sure she's not actually bothered by it. What she knows, though, is that a ton of people in her audience probably spend a ton of money on, like, their favorite booby streamer on Twitch and are super self-hating about it, so they nonstop shit-talk that all day. And they get super mad about anybody who, like, I guess doesn't hate booby streamers or whatever. And it's all overcompensating. You know all these people are, like, watching porn and probably jacking off to the booby streamers they hate. The audience are. She's making content for that audience. She doesn't actually care about it as much as the people who are mad about it do, who are watching her videos. She's just hamming it up for the audience.
Talk. Let me tell you now.
It's all fake moral outrage. Never believe them.
So today I thought that we could take a closer look, and more specifically, a closer look at the very bizarre and over-sexualized ASMR community that is amassing on that platform. And I will warn you, some of you are gonna feel some things when you watch what we're about to watch. But we don't judge here. We just won't let you join our colony on Mars. But before you once again get comfy on my hell gondola and we descend into the insanity that is this topic, let's hear from today's sponsor, Scentbird. Did you do a dumb...
I assure you, the types of people that are going to be going to Mars and colonizing it are not going to be the types of people who disavow the entirety of the medical and scientific community as being brainwashed liberal garbage, or whatever she says it is, to deny the fact that all of the academic institutions under the sun agree that her ideology is batshit insane, from the trans rights issues to anything involving race to anything involving any sociological broader issues in society. Yeah. Let's skip her sponsorship because she, of course, shills twice in a row in the first 2 minutes. We're only 3 minutes into the video. It is a 14-minute video, by the way. She has already not only shouted out her merch store, but is also doing a sponsorship. All right, so we are now 3 minutes into the video, 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and I believe all the shilling is now over.
This clip. Why?
Nice.
Why? I think that's largely going to be the theme of today's video. Why? This Twitch streamer, who has since been banned, called Save a Princess, is doing what she thinks is ASMR. ASMR, for those of you who don't know, stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Essentially, when people do specific actions, make specific noises, or even physically touch you in real life, of course, it can give you a tingling sensation somewhere in the back of your neck and head. Real scientific stuff. And there are lots of people on the internet, YouTube especially, who make this kind of ASMR content, and I might add...
So for those of you guys that don't somehow already know about the ASMR community, there's a lot of different types of ASMR. It's not even close to my cup of tea. I've never sat down and watched, or I should say listened to, like ASMR content. I guess the closest I've gotten would be like, let me show you an example of ASMR. It's not the type that you would usually, expect someone to be listening to, but this is like the closest you'll get from me. It's a video someone made of the Lord of the Rings, The Shire, music and ambience. And this is what it sounds like. So when I'm upset, I do be listening to I do be closing my eyes and imagining I'm in the Shire. Anyway, with that said though, there's all sorts of different types of ASMR. Some people are into like the sound of keyboards clicking. So there's like ASMR of like keyboard clicking, kind of like what my keyboard does. There's like ASMR of like acrylic nails scratching. I hate this noise, but it's apparently ASMR for some people. The sound of acrylic nails scratching the material they make seat belts with. Like you ever like rub your nail on a seat belt? Oh, it's the worst sound and feeling, but there's videos of that. Yeah, I know. There's ASMR videos of that. There's all sorts of ASMR content. Not all of it is like weird or like weirdly sexual or anything like that. As for the ASMR Twitch streamers that are, sexualizing themselves, this is basically a recycling of a drama that has been retread upon a million times already. The way that Sydney Watson's talking about it, she's making it seem as though this is like a new thing and she's like digging up some new like a culture war narrative. No, they've been complaining about this for a while. The terms have just changed. So originally, this group would be called booby streamers, okay? Now, booby streamers were essentially female streamers who would almost... By my definition, the entire draw of the stream is them sexualizing themselves, right? Like, for example, Pokimane wouldn't be considered a booby streamer because essentially none of the stream's content has anything to do with Pokimane or her appearance. Even if she is attractive and people watch her for that, she doesn't really... It doesn't have anything to do with the content. Booby streamers definitely do make that a part of the content. They'll oftentimes do things like... I remember a classic one was, we hit like 50 subs. Time to do some squats. And it's like, all right, you know what you're doing. We all know what's going on here, right? And that was a big thing for a really long time. a really big issue by a lot of people in the Twitch sphere, and they like overblew it and made a big problem out of it, when in reality it was really just not a big problem. And honestly, the Twitch sphere has, for the most part, grown out of it. Like, I don't really see the hatred for female streamers or even booby streamers as much as you used to really see it. It almost feels like, culturally speaking, booby streamers have become like an accepted part of Twitch's culture. There's still the people who like shit talk it and about it, but it's not this like end of the world moral panic like it once was. All this is Sydney Watson trying to reach deep down and find that same sexual frustration that you know, caused that original moral panic over booby streamers, and sort of repackage it as if it's some new drama. These ASMR streamers aren't doing anything new. This isn't anything like out of the ordinary for Twitch. There's always been hot women on Twitch that leverage their sexual appeal for views and whatnot. Is it right, and should it be allowed on the platform? I think it depends on what Twitch wants to be. Twitch hasn't really outright stated what kind of platform they want to be yet, so I can't really say if that's the case. Like, I would say we shouldn't allow porn on YouTube, because YouTube has been, you know, basically established as a platform that is more or less family friendly, you know, and for the sake of ads and whatnot. Like, you can probably put your 13-year-old on YouTube and they're not going to see anything too bad, you know. But like, if Twitch doesn't want to be a family friendly site exclusively, then how is this a problem? Like, right now, Twitch hosts gambling streams. Some of Twitch's most popular streams right now are gambling streams. I watch Trainwreck's gambling streams. I think they're entertaining, and I hate gambling. I go to a casino, and I'm like, can we go yet? Like, last time I went to a casino, it wasn't even my own money. It was, if you spent $20, they'd give you $80 extra to gamble with after you spent 20 of your own. And then whatever winnings you have left over after spending all of that extra 80, you get to take home. And I remember we went to the casino. My mom gave me $20 because I was like, no, I'm not going to gamble. I'm just going to sit here by the entrance and wait for you to be done, you know, being at the casino, I guess, or wait at the bar or whatever. And she's like, here, have $20 and you get the free whatever. And I was like, okay, I don't like gambling though. It's not going to be fun. And so I start gambling, and I didn't even get through the first $20 before I was like, can I stop now? I'm just losing this money. Can I just keep the $20? And my mom didn't let me keep the $20. So I ended up gambling, you know, doing what I had to do and gambling the 20, getting the 80, gambling all 80 away so I could keep the winnings. And I think I was able to walk away with like $30 of the 80 that the thing they get. Yeah, I mean, yeah, gambling can be pretty boring. It's when the wins happen that it's exciting, and when you're watching a streamer who has like win highlights of gambling, that's like the best way to watch gambling, when it's like exciting and someone's won and they're screaming and excited and happy, you know. But yeah, I mean, Twitch is literally hosting gaming streams or gambling streams on their front page right now, like Trainwrecks and whatnot are let's be real. Twitch has not exactly established themselves as a children's platform, and their lack of desire to pursue the booby streamer type content as TOS indicates to me that it's not at the top of their priorities to deal with. Now, as for a moral argument, there's no moral argument you can make that these booby streamers are doing anything wrong, okay? I'm sure she's going to try to make that argument, but sure. You can try to make the TOS argument, but I mean, Twitch just hasn't done anything about it. Bold streamers when? Just wait. Just wait, Neapolitan. Just wait. Wait until I hit 1 million subs, then I'll be a bold streamer.
Ed, who put a lot of time, effort, and energy into doing so.
Yes. With your exam, I'm just going to start.
I just want to note as well that ASMR, by and large, if you can get past some of the weird parts of it, is actually pretty wholesome. Of course, you can find the strange and the sexual content, but it's mostly women with nice fingernails pretending to look at your cranial nerve. And I would argue that the majority of people who consume this kind of content probably have some issues with anxiety or maybe depression. They want some assistance going to sleep, or they just generally want to feel calm. I haven't felt calm since the womb. On Twitch, however, it's a different beast entirely. It feels like it's almost exclusively half-naked women mouth assaulting microphones shaped like ears. Is it possible to get off my own hell gondola? So in my adventures of the internet, I went on Twitch a couple times over the course of a few days just to see who was live at these specific times, how many people were watching, what kind of content was being created, and so on. And overwhelmingly, every time it was this. I also just want to say that I love how this ASMR content, which is supposed to be wholesome, is for mature audiences. Okay.
You guys remember that episode of The Simpsons where like, I don't remember exactly how it happened, but like, the characters go into Ned Flanders' house, and he's in the bathtub, and they're like, we need you to do something, like, we gotta go somewhere, do a thing. I don't remember exactly the context. And he stands up out of the bathtub, and you expect him to be naked, but he's wearing like a Speedo, and they're like, why do you wear a Speedo when you bathe? And he's like, I wouldn't want to see my own shrinky dink. And I'm starting to get the vibe that the only way that Sydney Watson is genuine in her moral outrage here would have to be if she is legitimately like that. Like, she is always wearing like a swimsuit on under her clothes. She's never naked, because what if she sees herself naked? That's degenerate. Like, that's the only way I can imagine she could be consistent with this, because like, this is weird, sure. Like, this is definitely weird. I don't care who you are or what you say. This is weird, all right? Like, if you're, like, it's weird content. And it's definitely sexual, for sure. There's definitely some level of sexual appeal that you're supposed to get from it. But, like, what's the big deal? Like, even if, like, I understood back in the day the argument that, like, a lot of kids are on Twitch, and so it's possible they could stumble across a booby streamer who's doing, like, squats in a skirt to write names on the board of the people who'd like just subbed or whatever. But like, and even that was a tenuous argument, because it's like, well, I mean, who, like, really, like, is that really gonna fuck up a 13-year-old looking at video game streams on Twitch? I don't know, like, I remember that argument, at least that had some merit to it. But like, let's say a kid does stumble across this stream, right? How is, like, a girl in, let's be honest, not necessarily, like, I imagine Sydney Watson would consider this clothing slutty, but, like, by California standards, this is not slutty clothing, okay? This is by no means slutty clothing. This is like California modest, all right? Like, I don't know if you guys are aware, but, like, everybody in California is hotter, you know, like, especially the closer you get to LA. This is like modest by the standards of where I live, okay? Like, and it's modest just period anyway. Like, other than the sucking on the ear, like, how is a kid gonna be traumatized by stumbling across this? Like, that's the best argument that the people against the booby streamers back in the day made, and I don't even think they have anything here.
Why do they all do this?
She is the throat goat.
Deep ingesting of the microphone.
You know why.
Why?
You know why. You know exactly why. I think we can all deduce from this that Sydney Watson does not give good head. Why do they do the deep throat thing in the microphone? What's that supposed to be? It's like the woman version of Ben Shapiro saying that his wife said that when a woman's pussy is wet, it's because of an infection. It's the reverse of that. You're just gonna... Damn.
There is obviously nothing sexier than a store brand Amy Winehouse licking your ear hole
What?
with Pikachus on the floor.
Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. Do you actually think that, like, any dude in your audience wouldn't, like, mutilate their own body for a chance to have sex with this woman? Are you memeing with me right now? Like, I like how much conservatives hate gay people, and yet they're so insistent that they are gay. It's really bizarre how much conservative men say they hate gay people, and yet they really want everyone to think they're gay. It's strange, but I don't I don't understand it, but just how they are, I suppose.
There is obviously nothing sexier than a...
Also, yeah, how can you say, like, Walmart brand Amy Winehouse? How's that, like, an insult? Like, wait, for one, okay, so there's two ways you could go about it. Like, one, Amy Winehouse is very, like, beloved, so there's that. And two, Amy Winehouse is dead, so how's it... And the girl in the video's alive. I don't know, it just feels like a weird insult. It's probably racial, too. I'm pretty sure as well. I mean, obviously, we know how Sydney Watson feels about non-white people.
Store brand Amy Winehouse licking your ear hole with Pikachus on the floor.
Yeah, lots of dudes like
I'm
Pokemon.
not certain this is normal. Something that I noticed too is that a lot of these women act like anime girls or act like children, act infantilized. They make little girly giggle noises. They wear their cat ears.
Yeah, I find that shit annoying and cringy, but like, yeah, that's what women do now on the internet. It's just, grow up, old lady.
Say bizarre things. They do this gesture like they're trying to catch flies. Or my personal favorite, they go cross-eyed for absolutely no reason.
Well, that poor girl is blind as a bat.
Wait. Sydney Watson's pretending like she doesn't know what the cross-eyed thing is, right? She's pretending like she doesn't know what that is, right? There's no way she doesn't know. She's got to be playing up some, like, fake innocence here or something like that. There's no way she's this much of a fucking virgin. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. A guy, like IRL, a guy is cringe, though? I mean, it depends on if it's organic or not, okay? Depends on if it's organic or not. She's got a star in her titty. How am I supposed to respond to these clips? It's just hot chicks deep throating microphones. Like, I don't... Honestly, though, the funny thing to me, or the thing that stands out most to me is, in every single one of these clips that she's played, all of these girls are dressed more modestly and are, like... The things they're engaging in on stream are less sexual than, like, the classic booby streams that I remember would be, like, on Twitch back in the day. I wish I could just, like, use Wayback Machine or something to show you, like, an example of what I'm talking about, but, like, I'm sure that's still a thing now, but, like, the clips that she's showing are nothing compared to, like, the classic Twitch booby streamer that I imagine, you know? Like, yeah. It doesn't even sound like a blowjob, it sounds like a vampire attack, even hotter. I do hate that. I am cringing for what it's worth. She is succeeding at making me cringe. I think you guys are starting to understand why I like MILFs now. MILFs don't do this. She do be thick, though.
Wait a gosh darn minute. I am a female with all of her teeth and most of her hair who has the ability to make annoying high-pitched noises. Why don't I try my hand at ASMR? I'm gonna have boobs. They are too low down. These need to... Very good. Okay, let me give...
Are
this
you
a try.
shitting me?
Let's just do some...
Are you shitting me? Is it...
That's hot. Still not cute enough to be a little anime girl. Well, now I look bold.
I swear to God. I swear to God I've not pre-watched this. I had no idea this is where this video was gonna go. All I knew was the title and the thumbnail. And I clicked it, and I set it to cover on stream today. I did not know this is what... I did not know. I swear to God I didn't know. She sounds like she's having a stroke while making whale sounds. Oh, God. She sounds like a dog getting its temperature taken.
There's a fly in the room and I just gotta catch it. I really love my dad. Yeah, he's a good guy. Oh, you can't see the goodies. Here they are. For you, yes. That's how it's done. We gotta get the goodies out. Seek help.
You know, guys, the truth is that most of this is just not even good ASMR. Like, I don't even know what this is supposed to be or why it's being filmed from this angle. And this one just feels really lazy. I mean...
They're not watching for the ASMR, Sydney. They're watching to see the hot lady with the big tits deep throat a microphone. So it sounds like she's deep throating a dick. That's what they're there for, Sydney. That's why they're watching. I mean, is this controversial? Is this a controversial statement? Like, of course not. Or eating pussy, you know, even hotter. But, yeah, like, what's wrong with this? What's the problem? Like, legitimately, I want to know, like, what is the problem with this existing on the platform? Why is this worth drumming up a moral panic over?
This is not helping my perception that we probably need an asteroid. I will say, though, in my travels of Twitch, I did find one normal ASMR artist, so good job you, ASMR punk. Although, I'm sure that if you too had sweater friends, you would also be sucking in your microphone. Which is not a reflection of you, ASMR punk, but the hypersexualized world that we live in and the people who pay for it. What's sort of hilarious to me too about all of this is...
So, for those of you guys that don't know, conservatives nowadays have started to adopt this sort of pseudo-feminist, anti-sex positive sort of faux feminism that they're trying to appropriate in order to make it seem as though sexual liberation is actually a negative thing. All right. So to many people who aren't like very politically active or like super duper into politics, it may seem like feminism has like this glaring hypocrisy apparent in its modern day advocacy, in that very often you will see feminists advocate against being over-sexualized or like, you know, made to just be seen as sex objects or whatever. But then at the same time, you see a simultaneous push by feminists to be more sexually liberated, free the nipple, you know, it's okay for women to be more sexually promiscuous, etc., etc. So it may seem to many people that there is a blatant hypocrisy in feminism's messaging there. There is not. I'll go ahead and I'll clarify this for people who don't know that much about it. The main goal behind feminism, modern day intersectional feminism, not the weird, wealthy, white, second wave feminism that Sydney Watson has tried to appropriate. She's not even like a second wave feminist. She's just appropriating its sort of messaging and aesthetics. The idea behind it is to maximize freedom. That is our goal. We want to maximize freedom, particularly for women, because women have for a very long time been pretty narrowly shoved into a specific column of what you're allowed to be. Men have too, though, to be fair, and it is the prerogative of feminism as well to to engage in activism against toxic, negative, and harmful expectations, stereotypes, etc., that men have to face as well. For example, when feminism talks about the patriarchy, a huge part of that is, the ways that men, especially young men, are sort of put down by society if they don't meet a certain set of standards. Standards that, by the way, aren't just set by men, but by women too, all right? I will be the first to say women are not immune to upholding and pushing the harmful ideas that toxic masculinity and the patriarchy sort of entail. Like, they're immune to it. There are plenty of women out there that say, I won't date a guy who's over 6 feet, and if he doesn't have a beard and fucking, I don't know, a 6-figure salary. Like, there's women that'll tweet stuff like that, and that is definitely upholding that sort of toxic masculinity, the idea that you're a failure if you're not, like, fitting a very specific set of ideas, I guess. Like, these are things that feminism advocates against as well, but it's mostly about ensuring, like, more freedom for women in our modern day intersectional feminism. And a big part of that is we have to acknowledge when women are being seen as nothing but sex objects, sort of having the humanity taken from them and sort of being seen as nothing else other than an apparatus through which you can gain some sexual gratification. But at the same time, humans like to be horny. Humans like to have sex. Sometimes, some people do. And it's a balance, right? Feminists are advocating for to be seen as people, and sometimes people are horny. That doesn't mean that women they want to be seen as nothing but sex objects. But it also doesn't mean that they want to be, kept in these prude boundaries that they aren't allowed to leave. Maybe some women will choose to have that life, and that's totally fine. If they want to have a more prude kind of conservative life, that's fine for them. But the issue comes about when you have people like Sydney Watson who want to start enforcing, and this is what she wants, by the way. Never let conservatives trick you into believing that they're just making suggestions, or this is just what they believe in or what they advocate for. It's not really, they would never push their ideas on anyone. That's of course not true. We've seen what's happened as conservatives gain power. They don't say gay bills, the anti-abortion stuff. When they gain power, they absolutely push their beliefs on others. It is not these are just my personal beliefs thing by any means, okay? Do not fall for it when they say that shit, because it is always a lie. Always a lie. Anyway, yeah. So what like feminism is really advocating for isn't like, okay, you can never sexualize women, women can never be seen as like sexy or whatever, and it's not advocating for the complete like covering up and like modesty of women either. It's really just about a personal freedom thing. Like, I'm sure this isn't like a hot take to many of you here, but to many people, that is like what to them a glaring hypocrisy in feminism, and it's worth calling it out. Yes. Swerves trigger the fuck out of me, so slut shamey. Yeah, at the end of the day, the thing that frustrates me most about Swerves is that they'll claim to be feminists, but at the end of the day, their advocacy, so to say, and their rhetoric is almost always, almost always against sex workers, like women who engage in sex work, and not like the individual figures or like systems in the industry that have had negative impacts on, to be fair, mostly women. Okay, we got a shit ton of bait now for fishing. Hell yeah. Man, I love fishing.
Is that even the YouTube channel called Twitch ASMR is just women being hypersexual licking ears.
Yep.
Like, there's just no creativity here at all. I feel like the gamers on Twitch would have to be mad about this crap taking over their platform. Like, we made a space for you. It's called OnlyFans. I also kind of feel like this has got to be insulting for the... So, for those of you guys that don't know, she's digging into that classic thing I was talking about before, by the way. The idea that Twitch is a space made for gamers, and that these I'm going to quote Trainwrecks TV back in the day here. These same sluts who rejected us back in high school are now coming to Twitch, and they're showing their titties, and they're making tons of money, and they're just coming right back into these spaces. They used to make fun of us for it. Yeah, like it's the same exact like unironic gamer rights talking point. Yeah. People who create actual ASMR content and put a lot of thought, effort, and energy into making that content. Like ASMR Zeitgeist, just for example, makes the prettiest, nicest videos, and there is no way, like no way that you can compare his content to this. And just to put in perspective how absolutely off the rails all of this is, a Twitch streamer called Amaranth won ASMR Artist of the Year at...
And rightfully so. I don't know if you guys know, but like, I think Amaranth said on Twitter that she makes like $1.4 million a month from her OnlyFans. And then she's like always got like a shit ton of viewers watching her ASMR streams. She is the OG booby streamer. She started it. She was the one who more or less like pioneered the booby streamer meta. And she also pioneered the hot tub streamer meta. I think unironically, Amaranth is probably really, really smart. She's probably really smart because there is no way that you reach the level of success that she has and pioneer as many like genres that other hot girls would then go on to follow and copy without being extremely smart. Isn't she a doctor or something? I think that's true. Yeah, I think she was a doctor before becoming a streamer. So yeah, she's probably like a fucking business genius because she bought an she owns an inflatable pool company now. That was mostly, from my understanding, a meme business venture that she did for the meme because she does the hot tub streams and the inflatable pools. So she was like, what if I own an inflatable pool company, huh? But yeah.
Twitch's Streamer Awards. Twitch has Streamer Awards?
I love it, and I'm so proud of my community.
The Streamer Awards thing, by the way, from my understanding, I think Denim's told me she helped organize it or was like part of the organizing or something. It was set up by streamers. It was done entirely by streamers for streamers. It had nothing to do with Twitch or Amazon as a company. It was like a streamer community event type thing in LA. I didn't get invited.
Community for voting with one hand.
Let's take a quick look over at her content.
I love that clip.
Terrific.
That's just hilarious. I'm
I need
sorry.
to call somebody. If you look at the ASMR content that she makes, it's just...
By the way, you should notice, not a single actual argument from Sydney Watson, by the way. Just like, I need to call somebody. Oh, I'm gonna need a therapist. Oh, an asteroid needs to impact the Earth. Notice that literally not a single argument has been made in this video. It is entirely appeals to emotion. It is entirely appeals to the emotions of the sexually frustrated men who watch her content and the, no doubt, very, very small percentage of women who are extremely prude and probably just as sexually frustrated that watch her content and want to hear Sydney Watson dunk on those sluts. Ree!
a lot more of what we've already seen. She also coincidentally is selling jars of hair and farts for £1,000 each, and bathwater pots too. Because why not, I guess? Based on
Sydney Watson, are you not a capitalist? I'm sorry. Capitalist right-winger Sydney Watson not understanding that capitalism incentivizes innovation. The most common defense of capitalism I hear, capitalism incentivizes innovation. I swear I've heard Sydney Watson say those words before. Like, is there nothing more capitalist and hell, anything more entrepreneurial than bottling your own farts and selling them? The thing that you would be creating anyway as waste, turning it into a commodity that you can sell. Now that right there is just business, okay? That's just business. Also, wasn't there I remember there was an OnlyFans girl who was doing the same thing. She was farting into jars, and she was actually doing it. I always let's be real. If I ever did some shit like that, I would just be saying I was doing it and just be sending people empty jars or whatever. But this girl was apparently eating so much like beans and whatnot to fart enough to fart in all these jars that she was selling, because, you know, of course she was selling out fast, that she had to go to the hospital. she got sick and had to go to the hospital because she farted too much, because she was actually farting in the jars. And you know what? That right there is some dedication and honesty, okay? That when you're selling farts in a jar as a hot woman on the internet, okay? You are operating entirely on the honor system with your clients, okay? You are the most honest motherfucker in the world to actually be going through the effort of farting. You know what it could be? Maybe her audience is like really fickle and they want to make sure she did it. And so what they do is like each jar that she farts in, there's a video of it. She has to like record it. And there's like a QR code on the cap of the jar when they get it in the mail. And it's a link to a video of her farting in that specific QR coded jar. That would actually be a really good way to verify the authenticity of the farts. That would be sick. Yeah, literally.
Amaranth's hand comment, it's pretty clear that these ASMR Twitch girls are very aware of what they're doing. They're not stupid, and they're aware of what their content is used for.
She's hot.
And it's not relaxation. 18 plus video content is already available all over the internet, and so this just kind of feels like another softcore attempt. A softcore way to produce more of it. It absolutely walks the line of half socially acceptable and needing to be buried under the sea.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know, because my viewers have a hard time voting with one hand, so I really hope that they participated, but I've been licking the mic really hard this year, so, you know, I hope it pays off.
Now, I think a lot of this falls into the same category of...
This is no doubt due in large part to jealousy as well on Sydney Watson's part.
Of criticisms that I have when it comes to OnlyFans. Women are taking advantage of this market because there is an audience here. People can...
Notice, women are taking advantage of this market. Women are taking advantage of men. This is where it's all going to come down to at the end of her messaging. It is somehow women's fault that these men are spending their money on their work, I guess.
Consume this content. And men are participating because they can alleviate their loneliness. They don't have to take the risk of participating in an actual relationship with a real life woman. Or maybe they just use this.
They don't have to take the risk of participating in a risk of participating in a relationship with a woman. To be fair, women are terrifying. It is a risk to ever engage. To ever interact with a woman is a risk. It's true.
Ear licking. But I am having a really hard time with how predatory...
I'm telling you guys, for a group of people that hate gay people so much, they really are, like, dedicated to convincing us all that they're all gay.
And weird ASMR Twitch is compared to the ASMR that I've historically always watched. Like I mentioned, a lot of people who use ASMR do so to alleviate stress and anxiety or to feel a sense of relaxation. This is relieving something, let me tell you. And it ain't anxiety. I feel like something very pure and nice is being misappropriated by opportunistic people. And I say this as somebody who has consumed ASMR content for a number of years. I don't mind.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is just a lack of understanding about, like, our world historically, okay? Without porn, we wouldn't even be close to the level of technological advancement in regards to entertainment that we're at right now, okay? Porn has always and will always lead the push on technology, surpassed maybe only by space exploration, you know? We got, like, Velcro and shit from NASA and space exploration, whatnot, sure. But, like, porn is what decided that the VHS would beat Betamax. Porn is what made the internet far more, like, you know, like, appealing to people. The fact that you could just... any porn in the world right there on the internet. Porn killed VHS and made DVD more prominent. Like, literally, like... I'm sorry, but if you want to make the argument that porn has been a net negative for our society, hasn't contributed anything, and if anything, like, she's trying to claim that these are, like, opportunistic whores taking advantage of the wholesome ASMR community to make it all pornified or whatever. Like, no, there's always been ASMR. I wouldn't be surprised if ASMR started with sexualized, like, kind of stuff. Usually these things are started and headed by the desire for porn or the desire to make porn. The internet is for porn. Wait, hold on. Can we... wait, I think we need to end this segment Fuck Sydney Watson. We're ending this segment with an absolute banger. We're ending this one with a banger.
Finally, I get to teach a whole lesson all by myself. And I'm gonna teach something relevant, something modern. The internet. The internet is really, really great. For porn. Connection, so I don't have to wait. For porn. Always some new science. For porn. Browse all day and night. For porn. It's my back surfing at the speed of light. For porn. The internet is for porn. The internet is for porn. Why do you think the net was born? Porn, porn.
I recommend go watch the full original video. I don't want to get copyrighted. But yes, this has been known for a very long time, okay? This has been very long, well known. The internet is for porn, okay? I'm gonna should I title this video Sydney Watson is a Virgin? That'd be a good title for this segment, I feel like. Sydney Watson is a virgin. All right. Listen, I love all of you very much. Thank you so much for watching this segment. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like both on the stream and on the video itself. It helps the channel more than you even realize. It's not just an empty hollow gesture. It does help the channel. Ring the bell icon next to the sub button and hit the sub button if you haven't already, so YouTube actually tells you when I go live or upload a new video. And of course, if you want to see more from me here on the internet, go ahead and follow my social media link down below, including my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, fan Discord, and of course, you can support me financially by donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhal.com/live. You can also support me on YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and Patreon. And all donations, of course, go to fill up this dono goal right here, the Shadow Onesie dono goal. And once it fills up and once it's full, I put on a Shadow the Hedgehog onesie and I wear it for the rest of the stream. It's pretty funny. It's a good meme, so consider donating. The money also goes to helping me continue to pay my bills and do this for a living, so donations are appreciated. With all that said, though, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. That was a good segment. Pierre Joseph Crouton, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Says subbing for the funsies. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was fun. Cosmothulu, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $5 as well. Puts us at a nice $10. Nice crispy 10. Nice. Okay. That was a really good segment. We're gonna do a little bit more politics after I go refill my water, and we're gonna have a good old little time. All right. Be right back. Gotta refill my water. Where there's cum, there's a dick. Yuriona, thank you for the tier 1 subs. Is liking our one-sided parasocial relationship? Hell yeah. I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, my friend. Very, very kind of you. Puts us up to $15 Redinos in the Dono Golarino. Let me update that. And oh, top of the hour, every hour, gotta run an ad. I arrived as soon as the Muppet was finishing up with porn. That was a Dare segment, Lamau. Was that a Dare segment? No. No, it was a meme video. It's good. I am going to run an ad in 22 seconds, though, and then we're going to get to the next segment. It's going to be a good time. Chat, I'm actually curious. What country, and if you're in America, what state, if you feel comfortable saying, are you watching from tonight? I'm just curious. Canada, Washington, USA, England, California. Me too. Ohio, California, Sweden, Cali, Greece, Canada, somewhere in New England, Washington State, Nebraska, Ohio. I'm local to you, fam? Well, I'm in Southern California now. I moved away from Florida. Russia. It's okay to be from Russia. As long as you're not in favor of the invasion or anything. I don't care if you're from Russia. Blue Eyes, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. Hi from Virginia. Well, hello from Southern California. Thank you. All right, chat. It's time to run an ad. But first, we got 309 viewers right now and 219 likes in the stream. Let's push it up to 300. Let's get 300 likes in the stream right now before we do the next segment. I think we can do it. I believe in us. I believe in our power, in our ability, and our strength. I believe that this can be when we fucking rise and we like the goddamn stream and we push it into the stratosphere algorithmically, okay? Exponential growth, exponential subs, exponential views, okay? Nothing but power, nothing but growth. We on that Sigma grind set, okay? But my grind must be met by your grind, okay? You must grind just as much as me for the success, okay? By just as much, I mean you have to click the like button. It's actually a lot easier for you guys. You guys just have to click the like button. I gotta stream and upload content and stuff. But if you guys hit the like button, you're doing your part, and I'll do mine. All right, and we will be the biggest YouTuber in no time. If we can cultivate an audience of goddamn monsters who like every goddamn stream and every video and propel this channel into orbit, okay? It's possible. All right, we can go straight to the moon if you guys do your part. Bigger than PewDiePie? Yeah. Do you have any idea how massive PewDiePie would be now if even 10% of his audience liked every video he uploads? If 10% of PewDiePie's subscriber base, of his even current viewer base that actually watches videos now actually liked every video he uploaded, he'd probably be gaining another 2 million subs per month. Easy. Unironically, he would be. That is how good and overpowered liking a YouTuber's content is nowadays. Come on, we're at 273. We're so close. Come on. Let's start the next segment. We're at 274. We're so close. 16 away from 300 likes. 15. Come on, guys. 15 more is all we need. Everyone counts at this point. 13. 13 left. Come on. Every like counts now. 20. It's 280. Sorry, I had it fucked up. It was in the 30s. Sorry. Fuck me. God damn it. Sorry. Now it's 11. 11 more. 289. I'm bad at math. 290. 10 more. Come on. I know you guys got it in you. Hit that motherfucking like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button harder than you want to smash your crush, okay? Give me some sugar. I don't hit that like button just for nothing. Show me something sexy. Jesus Christ. 295. Come on. 5 more. 5 more generous people. 5 more generous people is all we need to get to 300 likes. If you're that one person watching right now who still hasn't liked the stream, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? I'm really curious. What are you doing with your life right now? Not liking the stream. There we go. 304. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go! All right. What's the next segment we're doing? Oh, yes. This is gonna be good. All right. You guys know what to do when I say action, right? You guys know what to do when I say action. Let me get a drink of water first. All right. 3, 2, 1, action. So, I've gone into deep detail about why I don't like either of the two people we're going to be covering today. But in both their cases, the thing that's unique about both of them is the fact they have both managed to build a somewhat sizable career. In the case of Blaire White, a very large one. In the case of Arielle Scarcella, a tenuous one. On the anti-trans bandwagon. Obviously, Blaire White, despite being a trans woman, is not exactly a champion of trans rights, not exactly a big fan of trans people herself, honestly. And Arielle Scarcella is a cis woman, but is basically has always been a grifter. I believe that Blaire White is a grifter. I do, looking at the way that she faked her political compass test results and the way that she's lied about numerous, easy to disprove topics in the past to her audience. I don't believe that she is legitimate whatsoever in her goals or her motivations. I believe it's all for money and prominence and clout for her. And as for Arielle Scarcella, I mean, she's always been a grifter. Look back at her old content before her big right-wing shift. Her content has always been focused on sexualizing and fetishizing being a lesbian. In fact, if you want to a good idea of what I'm talking about here, just to know that I'm not talking out my ass with this, let's look at let's go to Arielle Scarcella's channel and look at her most popular videos. Remember, Jesus Christ. I'm fine with sexualizing and stuff like that. Like I said in my previous segment, I'm fine with it. But to claim that that's not what a lot of her most popular content was meant to be about is ridiculous here. So how many of them does she still have up? Lesbian girlfriend dream girl, my first time, how to go down on a girl, dear lesbian men, love lesbians, my first time being turned on, what lesbians explain what they think about gay men, how to eat a girl out, everything you didn't know about my vagina. Oh my god, this one's hilarious. Look at this one. Penis will change you. Sex with guys is greater than sex with girls. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so about 9 years ago or so, she was really popular for her clickbait sex thumbnails. Here, look at this one. Shit only lesbians say in bed, and it's her with herself in underwear in the bed. Yeah, that was what she basically grew her audience on. And all well and good. You know what? If you wanna do the clickbaity sexualized content for money, who gives a shit? I don't fucking care. The thing is, though, that stopped making her as much money, probably because of YouTube cracking down on sexualized content more. And so she switched to the I used to be a lefty. She was never a lefty. There's no evidence whatsoever she was ever left-wing, other than her being a lesbian, which does not make you left-wing intrinsically. She basically did the whole, I was a left-winger, but now I'm a conservative thing, even though there's no evidence she ever was a left-winger, despite her 8 years plus of online presence. And now she's just on board with the anti-trans grift as well, the pro-right-wing, whatever you want to call it, grift. So we're going to be covering a video both these individuals did, collabing together, to talk about the trans groomers on TikTok and in schools. So let's go ahead and hear what they have to say about it, huh?
Between teaching them about real life and teaching them an ideology.
Correct.
And you are overstepping the parents' boundaries when you teach them an ideology.
So welcome back. I am here with the one.
By the way, this is the exact same thing that like Christian fundamentalists who didn't want schools to teach about evolution used to say, that evolution isn't proven, it's a theory, it's an ideology. We should be teaching kids that, you know, whatever they want to learn, whatever the parents want. It was always the parents, right? The kids should learn how the universe was made and where we come from the way the parents want it to be known. There was for a long time a big push against teaching that dinosaurs were real in school. For a very long time, whether or not schools would be allowed to teach evolution and that dinosaurs were real and whatnot was a question. It was a thing that was on the table. And this issue is the exact same thing, okay? Conservatives trying to use the, oh, well, it's an ideological thing as an excuse to keep young people from learning reality. Because, and this is very important, the right is built upon a population of undereducated and ignorant people. I'm not shitting on people who are undereducated in principle, but the right broadly has been able to experience as much success as it has due to ignorance and undereducation and lack of funding to our education system and lack of access to it. There is no way that a country of reasonably well-educated people could be led to some of the conclusions that many people in our nation have been. But if you look at who has always been on the forefront of the anti-teacher, anti-school, anti-education bills meant to defund schools, bills meant to cut funding and to make it harder for teachers to do their job, it has always been Republicans. Yeah, I know. I'm upset about it too, Luna. It has always been Republicans at the forefront of these bills meant to make it harder for teachers to teach students and to make it harder for our education system to educate students, because an educated population is a progressive population.
One and only Miss Blaire White. We're in Austin, Texas, and we filmed something for
me.
When it is up, I will have the link in the description for you guys, and I'm sure I'll tweet about it and such too.
Yeah, something really fun.
Yeah, but we can't talk about it yet. It's a surprise, but we did film something for her. And now we're gonna talk about the bullshit leftist, crazy LGBT people that are teachers on TikTok.
Oh. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Hey, I should point out, we just watched that Sydney Watson video. The lack of arguments and just the complete appeals to emotion, like, haha, that was silly, that was gross, am I right? Didn't that make us feel intrinsically like they must be wrong? Let's not think about this anymore and just make fun of these people's appearances. That's literally all this is going to be. Because conservatives will never have actual arguments. They never will. The best conservative demagogues will only ever be good at misrepresenting data that proves our positions right. The best conservative demagogues, look down the list, the best conservative demagogues, the ones that are most successful and most influential, are the ones that can either lie or twist data that literally proves us right into their narrative. How many times has a conservative sent me a study when I'm debating them on like the trans thing where I'm like, the author of this study has literally come out to say this study doesn't mean what you're saying it means. Like, it's happened at least a dozen times to me. The right doesn't have any reality to back up their arguments. In the few cases where they do have any somewhat reasonable arguments to back up their points, it's oh wait. No, you can't have that. You can't have that. No, you can't chew on my furniture. No, Luna. Why? I just fed you. What do you want? What's the matter? Are you just bored? You're just bored, aren't you? You're just bored. Luna, come here. Hop on up. Come on. Come here, baby. Oh, I know. Oh, Squeak. Oh, she wants Squeak. There we go. There we go. Now she sit. If she fits, she sits. Those are the rules.
Listen, just because somebody is lesbian or trans doesn't mean that we're crazy.
Right. Only kind of.
Or a little bit.
Only
in
kind
a good way.
of. Only kind of. There's good crazy and then there's like harmful crazy.
Hi, my name's Az and I'm a preschool teacher. So my classroom celebrates diversity. It's probably my favorite thing to teach. We usually use kids' books to talk about this kind of thing. Recently we started wearing pronoun pins and the kids get to pick a new pronoun pin every day. We have some that pick like she, her every single day. And we have some that change it up.
So what do you think about that? Different pronoun pins every day for 4-year-olds.
Different pronoun pins for 4-year-olds. Yeah, you really got them there. That's really abusive, you know? That's grooming right there. Yeah, you know, I think I got groomed in school too, come to think of it. You know, when I was in school, on the first like week of us being in elementary school, the teachers would have us wear like little stickers with our names written on them so we get to know each other's names and everything. I think, you know what? That's grooming. I must have been groomed, according to these two.
Oh my god. First of all,
We've spoken about this.
why do they always look like children?
Also, I should clarify, Blaire White has said she's known she's a woman since she was 5 years old. So anytime Blaire White makes the kids can't know what their real gender is, just know she's literally gone on record saying that she knew she was trans as young as 5 years old. So she's literally like, her life story and her opinions, more or less, will change based on what will get her the most positive response from her audience.
Themselves, like these people seem to be caught in the mindset of a child. Pronouns are not Pokemon cards. You're not supposed to collect them, trade them, swap them in. Like, it'd be one thing, it's like if there wasn't serious ramifications long term, but like you're setting these kids on a trajectory.
Please tell me one serious ramification that could occur from giving kids pronoun badges in school. Please explain to me how that can have long-term ramifications. Do you remember when the conservatives for a while had to keep the mask on? Do you remember back when the conservatives on the trans issue kept the mask on? Because they did for a long time. For a very long time, it wasn't that they hated trans people, and it wasn't that they like wanted to keep trans people from being able to transition or live their life. It was that it's kids, you know, it's when the kids want to transition or the parents are forcing kids to transition, and it's like the chemical or medical stuff or whatever. They would get really upset about that and say it's just the irreversible stuff they have issue with. But now, you know, you give them an inch, they take a mile. Now they're claiming that letting your kid wear pronoun badges is grooming, and that any form of transition, even if it's completely social and non-permanent or physical, is now child abuse. They literally just hate trans people. And as for Blaire White and Arielle Scarcella, their opinions on trans people are really just irrelevant, if I'm being honest with you. Sorry, the cat's being weird with my furniture. Is really just irrelevant, if I'm being honest with you. What Blaire White and Arielle Scarcella truly feel about trans people does not matter. Their content is no different than the content you would get from somebody who just virulently hates them to every single fiber of their being, okay? Because she's making content for an audience that is like that. And unfortunately, sizable part of her audience that is also trans that happened to discover her as their first, like, trans content creator and sort of like a role model, and start to model their behavior and their attitude off of her. There are a lot of little mini Blaire Whites on Twitter, trust me.
Toward puberty blockers. It's not just pronouns.
Right.
If you start confusing a kid about what their gender is early on, that's the trajectory.
This doesn't even have to be necessarily about gender, because people aren't even like actual gender, how you and I understand it, like gender, or like being gender dysphoric or not being gender dysphoric. This doesn't even mean that to them anymore.
No.
This is how I feel today. I feel more masculine and more feminine.
Right, which
Back
is like,
in the day,
congrats, but...
Yeah, that's like everybody and every day. Like you were even talking about that. You're like more dominant in your relationships no matter what. It's also because you're a Virgo.
Yeah, true. True. She would teach me about all the astrology.
It's true. Virgos, their way of the highway.
Okay. The two individuals explaining how the crazy leftists are anti-science while also talking about how much they love astrology in the same video is like peak conservative irony. Just peak conservative irony. Like it's on par with when that one Flat Earth Society Facebook group accidentally said the Flat Earth Society has members all over the globe.
And a Cancer's like, yes, ma'am. And we love every second of it. Joey does not love it. He does. He's like, I fucking love it.
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't have it any other way.
So I recently realized that there's a whole lot of really amazing figureheads and people to look up to in this world who aren't white or straight or male or what have you. And that we should learn a little bit more about these people.
A lot of the gender ideologues that we see, and you see them,
Wait. What at all there was like a problem? It was literally all they said was, there are plenty of historical figures worth looking up to that are not just straight white men, and I think it's worth learning about them. Let's hear why that's a bad thing.
All the teachers, it's very much a suburban white, never had a struggle in my life,
Yes.
female thing.
Yes, and that's a psychological thing that we need to have a therapist.
I love how quickly people like this will adopt identity politics when it suits their narrative, right? Like, these people say that the left is obsessed with gender and sex and and identity and everything. They'll constantly accuse the left of being obsessed with that, and yet they're the first ones to bring up somebody's identity in an argument. Blaire White will always Blaire White and her fans' go-to argument against me or somebody like me is, you think I'm wrong? Well, I'm trans and you're cis, so I intrinsically know better than you. That is literally the number one argument, like, True Scum and people like Blaire White will immediately go to. Is the immediate, like, id poll argument. And it's just always really funny to me when they do that, because they're always the first to claim that id poll's this thing that the left does and it's toxic and the left is awful. Yeah, it really is just hypocrisy through and through.
Like, seriously.
Every video we do should have a therapist.
Because, like, what? It is a common theme.
It is.
I'm not sure what it is exactly yet.
You don't see black teachers doing this?
No.
You don't see Mexican teachers doing this? You don't see Asian teachers doing this? This is such a white liberal thing. White liberals are destroying the planet.
All right.
I talked about the Nazgul vortex for a while and how, like, there is going to be, like, this weird pseudo lefty populist push, like, that I have no doubt in my mind that your types like Peter Coffin and Mike from PA, the types that just sort of just nonstop shit on liberals all day, their number one political enemy, as far as I can tell, seems to be liberals. Those types, I guarantee you, within the next couple of years are going to be so buddied up and cozied with white nationalists and Nazis and, like, these alt-right grifter types, because they are, the second these types of people start to realize that the shitting on white liberals is what's popular with young, politically disenfranchised teens, they're going to start adopting that type of rhetoric, that, like, Jimmy Dore super populist type of rhetoric really, really fast once they realize how effective it can be. Guarantee that's what's going to happen. Know for a fact it's what's going to happen. Liberals are fucking garbage, though. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm sorry, but lefties who just nonstop shit on liberals, it comes off as a massive red flag to me. I've said this on stream before, but, like, right now, Republicans are successfully taking away the rights to get an abortion for a massive amount of uterus havers in this country, okay? The idea that like liberals and Republicans, like, the idea that liberals are even worth spending the breath dunking on when Republicans are even at a fraction of the power they're at now, to me, indicates that your priorities and your goals are more like you're like a LARPy theory bro. You don't really actually give a shit about minorities or their rights. Like, that's the vibe that I get from people who just, like, are lefties that nonstop shit on liberals. I'm sorry. I every single time when it's like the nonstop shitting on liberals, it feels like they're diverting attention, or maybe even purposely diverting attention from the shit the Republicans are doing to harm our freedoms, to try to divert a, let's be completely honest, unwarranted amount of hatred towards Democrats. Vosh said you're a liberal? I mean, sure. I mean, I don't care. I don't really care about, like, what label I go by. You guys know my political positions. You guys come into my stream every day. You know what I believe in. You guys know where I'm at. You guys know how based my takes are. I don't really think what I identify as should matter to you guys as far as my political, like, labels go. The issue with a political label is once you identify as it, you have to defend it. That's the thing, right? Like, you should never, I don't feel like you should ever, like, stick yourself to a political label you can't fully defend. I don't know if I could fully defend liberalism. I don't know if I could fully defend socialism or communism. And I don't know if I could call myself a political ideology that I can't fully and competently defend in its entirety against somebody who knows what they're talking about, of an opposing political ideology, or usually, like, when it comes to economic stuff, right? Yeah, I don't know. No, Vosh would never shit talk Xan. Who said that? No. Well, like I've said many times that I like, as far as my pragmatic policy prescriptions, you'd probably peg me as like a sock dem, because like I'm not out there advocating for policies that are super duper radical and unrealistic in our lifetimes, right? You're not really seeing me going that far. So like for the most part, you're probably going to be seeing me advocate for like practical sockdem tier policies that are achievable in our lifetime. And so for a while, and I guess still really to if we're being real, just kind of identify as a sockdem or a liberal, just like a progressive liberal or whatever, or just progressive is a better way to say it. Yeah, I don't know. I also think that like tying yourself to an ideology gets LARPy very quick. Not a big fan of that.
All right, so something that's really cool and unique about who I am is that I am transgender. So we touched a little bit about that at the beginning of this week in the book that Miss Hammond read, but I'm going to give you my explanation about what it means to be transgender as well. So when babies are born, the doctor looks at them and they make a guess about whether the baby is a boy or a girl based on what they look like.
It's not a guess. They observe a penis or a...
I do like these YouTubers explaining to teachers how they're wrong. That's the funny thing to me as well, is that notice how it really is Teachergate. You know how I said it would be Teachergate? How like the next Gamergate era would be Teachergate? It has become, I was right. Literally all the content that the right-wingers are putting out now is against TikTok teachers. Did I just like not notice my prophecy getting like completely confirmed there? I think I said this like 3 months ago that that the big like culture war is going to be against teachers. Yeah, I like, of course, like, to be clear here, this is no different than back in the day when conservative politicians would do everything in their power to try to cut the pay of public school teachers as much as possible to make the education that, you know, generations of students are getting much less, good. The more undereducated students that grow into adults and reach voter age, the more Republicans they have.
Vagina. Your gender is observed. Your gender is not assigned. It is observed. God, I hate that.
They're making the
this is literally just anti-science. The literal medical terminology is assigned gender at birth. Like, this is the currently established medical terminology is assigned gender at birth. A doctor looks at your genitals, and if you have a penis or a vagina, if you have a vagina, they'll say you're a girl, and that is going to determine before you can even speak, or before you even have enough mental wherewithal to have like self-awareness of who or what you are, a doctor and your parents have decided exactly how you're going to be raised, what pronouns you're going to go by, what your name is going to be, and what type of life you're going to have, essentially. I mean, the life that parents are going to prepare their little girl for is going to be very different than the life they prepare their little boy for. Whether, even if it's the most progressive, egalitarian parents in the world, let's be honest, nobody is immune to the expectations and stereotypes of our society, and that's going to affect the way that you're raised. The funny thing is, as well, is that Blaire White and Arielle Scarcella are going to continuously make the argument that it's the left that are pushing these crazy gender ideology ideas onto kids, when in reality, in our current world, every single day, new children are born, like babies are born, and before they can even speak, before they could even say their own name, their name, gender, and basically entire life is set out for them, right? And all it is to be trans is to realize later in your life that that was a mistake. Actually, I'm something else. And to hope to God that the people you care about will respect that transition. But as long as people like Blaire White and Arielle Scarcella keep on making content like this, that is not going to happen as broadly as we would like to see it anytime soon.
Doctors look bad for doing their job.
If your ideology requires you to lie, that's not right. Like, you're lying. Doctors do not get.
Oh my fucking God. Chat, I feel like it would be criminal for me not to bring up the Blaire White cheating on her or lying about her political compass test results here. Hold on. I'm going to rewind this because, okay, we know Blaire White is a liar because she literally like faked her political compass test results and like did not do a good enough job hiding it. Like, she was caught pretty red-handed. I want to hear what she has to say about herself, because she is going to essentially be expressing what she feels about herself without outright saying it here. So let's go ahead and hear what she has to say.
Whether the baby is a boy or a girl, based on what they look like.
It's not a guess. They observe a penis or a vagina. Your gender is observed. Your gender is not assigned. It is observed. God, I hate that.
They're making the doctors look bad for doing their job.
If your ideology requires you to lie, that's not right. Like, you're lying. Doctors do not guess. And even in the point, whatever...
Wait. Oh my God. Doctors do guess. They make educated guesses, but doctors guess all the time. Wait. Blaire, you understand doctors are human beings, right? They, like, have, like, human brains that can forget things or not know things, and sometimes they have to brush up on a topic, or sometimes they misdiagnose. Doctors make mistakes all the time. Literally, the entire field of science, medical science too, is literally all about doing a thing. I'm very much going to simplify it. Doing a thing until you figure out how it works. Then if contrary information comes along to tell you that's not how it works, adapting your understanding of how you think that thing works now and testing it. The scientific method governs both everything to do with the medical field as well as like traditional sciences that we think of when we think science, you know, like scientists aren't these infallible beings of like robots or whatever. They're humans. But the thing that makes science so special, and the consensus among scientists so special, is that the scientific method allows for large groups of very smart, educated people to carry out tests in their own isolated areas without, you know, separate of each other's biases, to test and peer review each other's hypotheses and theories, and to come to more strongly well agreed upon conclusions about our observations of the world. And the left-wing perspective of gender, sex, and being trans, etc., is in line with those observations made by the overwhelming consensus of all of those medical professionals, scientists, doctors, etc.
That are intersex, and there's an anomaly on the outside exterior of the body. Life isn't based on anomalies. Life is based on averages.
Life is based on averages. So for a very long time, conservatives were able to say there's only two genders because there's only people born like male and female. You get penises and vaginas. But then like intersex started to become more known about, and started like people on the left started to remember, oh wait, intersex people are a thing. That completely blows their argument out of the water. Because they used to claim for a long time, sex is a binary, gender is a binary, there is only male and female, girls and boys, that is it. That is all there can be. That is what a binary is. But now when you bring up intersex, they start to panic and go, no, those are mutations. Those are freaks of nature. Those are, what they mean is freaks of nature, and sometimes they'll outright say it, but people like Blaire White will say anomaly to make it sound a little nicer, but what she means is freak of nature. I've argued with people like Blaire White before. I know what she truly believes about intersex people. I'm sorry, but that's what she actually believes. That's what she means when she says anomaly. I'm not going to sugarcoat what she actually thinks. She is a horrid human being. She is a horrible person. But yeah, like now the argument is, well, they're outliers, so they don't matter. And it's like, a binary means one or the other. There cannot be a third option and it be a binary. That's not how it works. And intersex isn't even a third option. There's dozens of different types of intersex.
And most of the time, that guess is 100% correct. There are no issues whatsoever. But sometimes the doctor is wrong. The doctor makes an incorrect guess. When the doctor makes a correct guess, that's when a person is called cisgender. When a doctor's guess is wrong, that's when they are transgender.
Everything this person has said is 1,000,000,000% in line with the current medical consensus. It may be a little bit, simpled down for children to hear, but I mean, that is literally like straight out of the DSM-5, basically.
With like leaves on it behind him, so I'm assuming these kids are like
he's talking
elementary school.
Yeah, his tone of voice indicates it's very young kids listening.
And the way he's speaking, right?
I'm a man, but when I was a baby, the doctors told my parents I was a girl. And until I was 18 years old, everyone thought I was a girl.
Oh God, we're about to get some mean shit, some really transphobic shit from these two.
And this was super, super uncomfortable for me because I knew that wasn't right. So when I was 18, I told my family and my friends that I'm really a boy, and it was like this huge weight had been lifted off of my shoulders, and I had the freedom to be who I truly am.
I feel like this is just a massive, and this is what's happening throughout the LGBT community right now, and with like racism and stuff too. It's an extreme amount of overcorrection.
Yes.
Is it okay if some...
It's overcorrection, right? We're overcorrecting racism, and we're overcorrecting the LGBT community, like with the... Yeah, so this is literally just rewording the regressive left thing, that the left is truly the ones that have become regressive now.
If a kid actually experiences gender dysphoria and he comes out as trans and then the parents, of course, accept them, that's all okay. This is too extreme because it's going to confuse kids. Because I know for a fact that if I was a kid growing up in today's world, I would 100% think I was like non-binary or trans.
I love that argument. Every single time I talk to a TERF, the number one argument they go to is, if I'd grown up in today's world, I would have been so confused. I was a tomboy, so they would have told me that I was trans. And it's like, no, they wouldn't. Like, my mom tried to pull that shit on me. She's not a TERF or anything, but she unironically said to me that she's worried, though, because she was a tomboy when she was a kid, and she worries that modern day doctors would have said she was trans. But then I, asked my uncles if that was true, and they were like, no, she's full of shit. Her room was always completely pink. She had tons of dresses and teddy bears and the girliest shit ever, and she would get mad if we ever got any dirt in her room and stuff. Like it was just a complete lie, completely made up. There are tons of women will lie about having been tomboys. I don't know what it is about being a tomboy and women wanting to pretend like they ever were one or are one, but that's like a thing. I don't know why, but it's common with TERFs. And yeah, I don't know.
Oh, of course.
100%. And I spoke about this in videos before. I didn't like my body, which is very typical of young females, right? Especially young gay females.
Yeah.
I romantically was into women. I didn't know what sex was, but romantically I liked women, and I didn't think you could like women unless you were a man. And I did all the boy things. I wore...
Wait. Arielle Scarcella, if you were dealing with so much shit, if you were dealing with so much emotional trauma and turmoil because you didn't understand that women could be attracted to women and it was fine, don't you think maybe the solution to that would be for you to, as a kid, have been taught it's okay for girls to like girls and guys to like guys? That's okay. That is literally what the Don't Say Gay bill is pushing against. Being able to teach about sexuality in schools. What we're advocating for, the thing the right is advocating against, is the thing that is the solution to your problem.
Boys' clothes because I hated my body.
You'd be trans today.
I'd be trans!
And then here comes what's wrong with being trans? She's not trans.
That's the point.
So it would have been bad.
Right, that's the point.
It's irreversible.
I like how for conservatives, their argument can be, in a completely hypothetical world that doesn't exist, this would have happened because just trust me, and that's as good of an argument as. To conservatives, saying, in this hypothetical world, this is what would have happened, is as good of an argument as saying, this actually happened in our world, here's an instance of it. Them making this hypothetical example of it happening is just as real to conservatives and the viewers of this content as if it had actually happened and they were reporting on a real story and using a real anecdote. TGT says, hi, hello, what's up? How you doing? We play in Terraria. To conservatives, that is just as good of an argument.
All medical procedures that take place when a kid is trans, so it would have been bad. And you know what? Aside from him lying to them and saying doctors guess about a gender, which is a lie, which is false, it's either a delusion on his part or...
But they are guessing. Blaire, the doctor, do you think the doctor was right when the doctor assigned your gender at birth? It's really bizarre because Blaire White will sometimes just outright say she believes she's a man. Or in many cases, more often, that she's not a real woman. She doesn't consider trans women to be real women. She doesn't consider herself to be a real woman. She considers trans women and cis women to be entirely separate categories, and that considering them to be the same or treating them as the same is lying to yourself and is delusion. And I guess this is, you know, I'm not going to psychoanalyze, but it seems as though it's born out of trying to overcompensate, like worrying that if she tries to, in her mind, exude herself too much on society, then society is going to push back on her. And I guess she's experienced the least pushback on her identity by making the type of content she makes now. So why would she ever stop? Why would she start making left-wing content, pro-trans content? That's just going to lead to her audience unsubscribing from her, hating her, and making her, you know, yet another bullied to the point of having to leave the internet trans woman. Like, for her, I mean, I guess logically speaking, she's making the most sound business decision, but morally, it's pretty bad.
Or a lie, one of the two. Aside from that, everything is fine with what he's saying, other than the fact that he's saying it to like little kids.
6, 7-year-olds.
There is no reason to tell these kids this. Again, it's from a narcissistic place because it's all about you. You're filming it because you want these accolades on Twitter.
Okay, Blaire White trying to call out narcissism. By the way, there's nothing narcissistic about that TikTok that we watched. Nothing whatsoever. A teacher talking about their gender identity is not narcissism, okay? Someone talking about themselves is not narcissism, okay? Blaire White, you are possibly one of the first people I think of when I think of like the word narcissist associated with a human being, okay? You are throwing stones from glass houses right now, my friend.
Or on TikTok, wherever you're posting it. You want the validation from the kids too, which is very strange.
It's coming out as trans.
That means it's a teacher that's kind of not a guy and not a girl, like somewhere in between.
Oh, so you're kind of boy and you're kind of girl?
Kinda, yeah.
Me too, that's me.
Okay, right on.
I want to be a boy, but I don't like...
I like how the teacher is like, that kid probably isn't trans, if we're being honest. So I like how the teacher there was like, okay, right on, but was probably, but that's not what I mean. It's sort of like, like, to be clear here, this is a complicated topic. I'm not going to pretend like this isn't something complicated and like it's something that wouldn't have to be, and like it's not something that would have to be like pretty heavily dumbed down and simplified for kids to understand. I mean, the dynamics of sex and gender and how this is something that requires a pretty decent understanding of sociology and whatnot. And it's understandable if like there are people out there that feel this topic in particular could be too confusing for a lot of kids. I think it can be easily like dumbed down. I mean, hell, we've managed to explain to kids how the goddamn gravity works in a pretty simple way. Like, I knew more or less how gravity worked as a kid, but when you're an adult and you start learning about gravity from like science documentaries and shit, and you start learning it's that the universe itself bends whenever there's objects with mass, like the like reality itself bends around objects with mass, and that is what gravity is, essentially a sinking force. Like when you start learning about shit like that would be really, really hard. Like the explanation of like relativity and like Einstein's theory of gravity in its entirety would be really hard to explain to kids, and yet we still teach gravity to children. Because there's ways of explaining this stuff simple enough that they'll get it. We're not just going to overwhelm these kids and make it so they don't understand what they are or who they are. And like, that's not the goal we're going for here. Our goal is simply, and I would hope that you would agree with this goal if you're watching this right now and even marginally progressive, that there are gay people, there are trans people. Most people in these demographics know pretty young, and it's probably good for kids to know that gay people exist and trans people exist, even at a young age, because there's a chance they could be trans, and it could help them. Not to mention, is there anything wrong with kids knowing about gay people existing or trans people existing? You would have to make the argument that there's something inherently immoral about gay people or trans people, or any LGBT like group, essentially. And I find that many people aren't comfortable making that argument. Many people who are against the whole who are in favor of the Don't Say Gay bill and are against kids being taught about trans or LGBT people in school, when you ask them what is inherently bad about LGBT people that makes it inappropriate for kids to know about, they never, unless they just outright say like, oh, gay people are degenerate, yada yada, like unless they go full mask off, they always end up like sputtering to find an excuse for how teaching kids about LGBT people existing could be harmful.
You know what? You have choices in this world to be all sorts of different things. I'm actually trans, so I'm not a tomboy. I'm trans.
Do you think this person's trans?
Of course not.
So very common trend in Blaire White videos is just to say, I don't believe insert person is trans. Blaire White also got in a lot of trouble a while back because she photoshopped a beard onto a trans woman in one of her thumbnails. That was a pretty good one. There was like a trans woman that had made a hit piece on her, and Blaire White didn't like that particular journalist, and so what she ended up doing was photoshopping a beard, like a rainbow colored beard, on her in the thumbnail to sort of push the idea, I guess, this journalist was like a trans trender. Literally just like a completely binary trans woman, like, you know, like you'd see her on the street and be like, that's a woman. Blaire White just photoshopped a beard on her in the thumbnail. This is 2 years ago. This was recent as well. And she never apologized. She never apologized for this.
Like, I'm like dying.
Your eyes are so far rolling in the back of your head. It looks like you're sleeping.
Yeah. She very clearly needs attention, but she's doing it with kids, and that's so disgusting. And it's funny they even bring up, is that a Tom?
So yeah, I mean, Blaire White, for those of you guys that don't know, does regularly misgender trans people. She'll just say, I don't believe this person's trans because they don't pass well enough, and then just go on to misgender them the whole video. She hates trans people. She is a transphobe, whole and whole. Through and through.
Tomboy, because the concept of tomboy has been virtually erased.
Yeah, you can't be a tomboy
people
anymore. Yeah.
Right.
You hear the kid in the back.
I want to remind all of you, this whole tomboy erasure talking point is no different than the concern trolling dog shit Gamergate talking point that redheads are being made extinct in comics. Have you guys heard about that? There's this narrative that like redheads in like nerd media are being replaced with brown women. They got like the start of this narrative was Zendaya getting cast as Mary Jane or MJ in well, she's not Mary Jane in that, but MJ in the new Spider-Man Marvel movies. Yeah, their whole like redhead like replacement concern troll narrative. It's the same thing. The tomboy genocide is the same concern trolling fake little thing they're just trying to bring up as like an argument that is something that doesn't exist that they can try to pretend like it does. It's not real. There is no tomboy genocide. There is no ginger genocide.
Like, oh, is that like me?
Yeah.
Like, you're not really a girl, but you're not really a boy. I'm a girl, and I don't want to be a girl. I want to be a boy. And then the teacher's like, well, you can be anything you want. It's like, that's not what being trans is.
100%.
Can you imagine like them in the classroom and like a kid asks the teacher like, I want to be an astronaut when I grow up, and the teacher says you can be whatever you want when you grow up, and then Blaire White and Arielle Scarcella kick down the door and start screaming, you can't tell a kid that, it's unrealistic, you can't just be whatever you want to be. Like, I can actually imagine that going down.
Not what it is.
I think it's a mix of a few things. I think this is a narcissist who is seeking validation and attention from children, which is first of all creepy, and also pushing an ideology on kids. And I don't know how old these kids are. They sound young, but maybe not, you know, super duper young, but regardless.
I would guess elementary school.
Yeah.
They sound, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, what the are you doing?
One of my favorite things about these conservative videos is that it's so easy for them to just like talk about a thing, spin it into their narrative, and they never have to be held accountable for if they were lying about it. Do you remember when Libs of TikTok spread that fake story about the teacher who was supposedly making the kids be furries and was putting like litter boxes in the classroom for the kids who were furries to shit in? That was a completely made up story. There was not nothing about that was true. And yet Libs of TikTok, one of the most influential conservative figures on the internet, as well as like tons of conservative politicians and conservative demagogues, not only reported it as being true, but also just spread the story around. And even though it wasn't true, vast majority of people who saw all of that came out of it believing it was true. And when it comes to political influence, it's more of a death by a thousand cuts kind of thing, right? It takes like after you've seen 50 videos of like, or 50 stories that seem to give the impression that like trans people are bad or whatever, you're going to start to get that impression if that's how these like anecdotes have been curated for you, even if they're just outright lies and made up stories like it was in this case. And that is their goal. That is their goal. Figures like this can spew as much bullshit as they want. Nobody will ever fact check them. And when somebody does fact check them, like me, it's going to get a fraction of the views. It's going to take several times the amount of time to explain why it's a lie than it takes for her to tell the lie in the first place. And debunking someone's bullshit just isn't as attractive as the people spreading the bullshit in the first place. So figures like Blaire White can repeatedly lie about stories like this, literally just show a TikTok of a teacher more or less repeating the current like DSM-5 like medical consensus on gender identity and sex, and claim it's bullshit, claim it's because this person's a narcissistic groomer. By the way, the title of this video claims these TikTok teachers are groomers. I should clarify, they accuse these teachers of being groomers in the title of the video, so it's very, very possible that some of these teachers shown in the video are going to have their jobs gone after, because Blaire White's audience and Arielle Scarcella's audience do love going after people that they don't like on the left to ruin their lives. Like, this is a very concerted effort. Let's not get it twisted. Blaire is narcissistic. She just hates being associated with the transgender community at large. All right, listen. If you're a trans person, especially if you're a trans woman, I can understand if you find the online trans community to be ridiculously cringe, okay? I get it. I've met a lot of trans women who wouldn't be willing to say it out loud, but, you know, they genuinely believe most of the trans community is very, very cringy, that, like, some pretty weird, you know, kind of behaviors are made, like, common, like the uwu cat girl kind of stuff is pretty common, and, like, There's some stuff that I've talked to trans women about, particularly that they find annoying about the trans community at large online, and they want to be more personally isolated from it. They don't really want a part of that broader community because they find it cringy and just awkward and weird, right? And there are probably pretty good reasons for that. My biggest theory is that, like, with the trans community online, you basically have a whole demographic of people who are, in many cases, going through a second puberty, but as adults. And, like, when we see a teenager going through puberty, we're like, oh, they're acting like that because they're a teenager. But when you see an adult essentially going through puberty, because they're taking hormones and whatnot, they act like it, but they're an adult. So it gives a very different impression than when a teenager behaves the way they do. I think that's a big part of it. I think that's got to play a pretty big part in why there's this sort of very common perception of, like, childishness in the trans community, especially among trans women, particularly. Plus, I've literally just talked to plenty of trans women that say, yeah, being on estrogen is like a second puberty, you know? Zan, I've been watching you for quite a while. I enjoy watching you hone your skills, and every stream is better than the last. Thank you, the Dark Canuck. I really appreciate that. Messages like that definitely, they definitely help keep me encouraged, you know? I'm cis, and I'd rather hang out with the online trans community, the online right, who think I'm a groomer that want... Yeah, I mean, of course, I would prefer hanging out with the online trans community and the online right. Nonetheless, though, I still think it's valid if you're, like, a trans person, especially if you're a trans woman, and, like, the online trans community cringes you out, and you're like, you know, you're still pro-trans and everything, but, like, you don't want any connection or part of the online trans community because you just find that to be cringe and childish. That, I think, is completely fine. If that is where you are, and you just feel disenfranchised by the trans community because the sometimes there can be some cringe, then I get it. It doesn't make you transphobic or like a true scum or turf or whatever. As long as your positions are still, you know, firm and your ideas are still acceptable, I think it's fine. I genuinely do. I don't really know if there's gonna be much else in this video worth watching. I think I can probably give my closing statement. In fact, I think we have a boss to fight, so it's actually good timing. If you enjoyed this segment and you want to see more from me, and you want to see more content, you want to see more response videos, debates, live streams, whatever, consider leaving a like both on the stream and on the video. It helps more than you even realize. Liking the stream or video is not just a hollow gesture to show support. YouTube does look at likes, and liking videos and streams does cause YouTube to support them more in the algorithm. So, you know, I'm on my grind. I'm grinding to get our YouTube channel, or my YouTube channel. I say ours sometimes because it feels like, in part, you guys are putting work into it too, to like, you know, get the channel to where I want it to be by the end of the year. But that also involves you guys grinding, and that grind entails you guys hitting that like button, and sometimes even commenting on the video. That helps too. But yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. You can support me by following my social medias, linked down below, or supporting me financially by donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, or donating on YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, or Patreon. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. That was good. Jake, not in khakis. Thank you for the tier 1 gift sub to Hiko. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you, my friend. And One Piece 34, thank you for the $8 donation. Very, very kind of you. Said, Purple Link, you forgot to watch the video from last stream. I did watch it. I watched it off stream. Also, you don't have to watch it now or during Terraria, but can you watch it when you're almost about to wrap up stream? I already watched it, One Piece 34. The link's purple. I watched that one off stream. You should get a fidget toy that isn't your facial hair. I'm sorry. I will never find anything more satisfying than like the twirling. Okay? I'm sorry. It feels good. It feels good. Let me update the Donegal really fast. And run a short ad break. You know what? We got 358 people watching on YouTube right now. Before we move on, can we hit that 400 likes? If I had face pubes, that would totally be my fidget toy. I get like so much contradictory like input from so many people. Like my chat will say they like me better. Some people say they like me better with facial hair. Some people say they like me better clean shaven. My girlfriend likes me better with facial hair and screams when I shave. Like, I'll literally walk into the room after shaving and she'll go, ah! Like, literally, she'll do that. She gets really upset when I shave, but, I know, I'm so ugly. I need the beard to cover it up. All right. Come on. We are 13 likes away. 13 likes away from 400 likes. I know we got it in us. 13 likes away from 400. Come on. Let's hit that like goal before we move on. 390, 10 away. Hey, old man Landre. Hey, dude, can't stick around tonight, but wanted to say hello. Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, you enjoy however long you're able to hang out. 394. Come on. 6 more likes. 396. 4 more. Come on. Every like counts now. Grow a very long beard? Nah. I don't want a very long beard. I like it where it is, more or less. Get it to 420? Do you think we can? You think we can get it to 420? I don't know. We're at 402. Let's get to 420. Let's see if we can hit 420. I'm curious if you guys can do it. I want to see if you guys can hit 420. The weed number. We're at 408. 12 more. 11 more. 409. 11 more likes. And we're at 420. 410. 10 more. Come on, I know you guys got it in ya. $422. We did it. We hit 420 for a second at least. Epic. Epic gamer moment. Hey, Vermin, I was the 420th like? Hell yeah, Vermin, that's what I'm talking about. Well, we're playing some Terraria now, and we're about to start taking on bosses, so it's about to get exciting. Hey, Beth.
Whoa.
You're free.
I'm free.
Oh, you're really loud. Hold on, let me turn you down.
Oh,
No, don't change your volume. Let me do it, please.
Change my volume.
Okay, sorry. Just you got quiet for a second, so I thought you like turned yourself down. All right, talk again.
Hello.
There we go. Hello, hello. You sound like the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. Do you guys remember when you took a screenshot? Dope. Do you remember when I played Five Nights at Freddy's on stream? I played the first game, and then afterwards I was just like, I'm not playing another one of these.
Yep.
Oh, wait, are you digging the elevator now?
I'm just not digging it. I'm just starting it.
Let's do it now, because I'm finally
Okay.
get that music going.
There we go. The other way.
We are digging down to hell with explosions. Oh, there's some of that ore there.
What over?
The purple shit. You can't see it? It's right there. You can't see it?
Oh, I wasn't
It's
looking.
literally right there. It's purple. You can see it. You
Oh,
might
I
have
forgot to check the merchant.
Oh no, I forgot to check him too. He might add something valuable.
We can't dig that one up yet.
I'm 7 subs from 1K, and I wouldn't be anywhere near that without you and your fam, so thank you. Won't ever forget it. Amazing. Hell yeah. Well, congrats. You're about to hit 1K today, probably.
Okay.
If you throw a bomb in there, it should blow it up and you can get it.
I don't want it.
I want it. At least drop one for me. Can you just drop one bomb for me to get it? Because I have 50 on me, but I want to make...
I don't have any bombs. I just have dynamite.
Just
move.
Just drop some then.
Move.
Just one, please.
Throw a bomb in there. You got bombs.
God damn it.
Dynamite's for mining.
But I bomb fish. Perfect. Nice try, Balth. You're not taking this away from me. I know you just want it all for yourself.
No, I don't care.
No, you just want it all for yourself. You fucking thief! I've never beaten this game before. Oh, the party girl. I'd fuck her. Alright, what's going on here? We got some...
By the way, go check the Pylon network.
1 second. The Fish of Cthulhu. I need that for a quest. Wait, frog leg equipable can be worn vanity slot. Allows auto jump. The Shield of Cthulhu. How good is the Shield of Cthulhu? Should I have it on?
Yes, it is one of the best pre-hard mode, just accessories in general.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay, so for those who are not watching, the main purpose of this isn't actually to dig to hell. Digging to hell is just a byproduct. The main purpose of this is to protect the our area against the corruption.
I'm gonna make the gold chest the drop chest, by the way, because I don't know where to put shit that I can't quick stack, so I'm gonna just do that.
Okay, there's a very easy way you can figure that out. Hover over the chest, it tells you what's in it.
Oh, well, yeah, but even okay.
I named the chest. If it's a mob drop, put in the mob drops. If it's ammo, stick it at ammo. If it's a ranged weapon, put it in the ranged weapon. Bring weapons and stuff is on bottom row.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Where's... Okay, we need that. And we need... Oh, we got obsidian too I can use. Okay. Cool, alright.
Obsidian is... I'm gonna need that for when we get a Hellforge.
Yeah.
So I can make a... We'll actually probably get a bunch of obsidian while digging this out.
Okay, so... The Demonite can't really do anything for now, so I'm gonna put it...
Yeah, we can't really make anything with it.
Nothing yet. Okay. I guess HP is where I would put the life crystal.
I don't know where to put those yet.
Ammo, mob drops. Oh wait, where's the fishing one? There it is. It's here, right? Yeah, fishing and crates. There we go. Oh no! I didn't want to open them. What the fuck? Damn it! I didn't mean to open them. Got a little more bait at least. Okay. Yeah, so for those that don't know, what we're doing is we're saving up the crates for hard mode, because once we go to hard mode, the loot we get from them will be hard mode loot, which is just better. For those that don't know, hard mode in Terraria is basically like, it's not like changing difficulty. It does make the game harder, but it basically is like a new stage of the game. It's when you've beaten the actual tutorial, more or less, and the real game is really started. And it's a bit rougher. This game has exponentially scaling difficulty. I'm so sorry, Val. I'm streaming. I can't afford the time to sort all these items properly.
Or the time where I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm sorry, Val. I offered the drop chest idea and you didn't take it. All I did was just put all my stuff into one chest.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. You know how I am when it comes to sorting in games. Rust is the game I do the sorting in.
It takes 2 fucking seconds.
But I'm streaming and you're not.
I don't care. I don't care if you're streaming. You sort everything, so we don't have to sort it later, so we know where it is when we need it.
I know.
It's 15 fucking seconds of time.
I know, Val.
You want to use sticky dynamite. You don't want to use regular dynamite.
Why not?
Because sticky dynamite is more accurate.
Oh, this is working fine so far.
Where the fuck did you even put it all?
It's just in the chest on the, like, touching the big opening area on the right. Or on the left, I think, is where I put it. Oh, they stopped giving hard mode ore in 1.4. You can just open them now? Really? Is that true? Yeah. Are you trolling? That feels like it's trolling. So there's no point in saving the crates now?
You put everything in the ammo chest! You fucking cunt.
I'm sorry.
You fucking... selfish goddamn fucking cunt.
I offered a solution, Valve.
No, you didn't!
I did, though.
I already offered the solution. The solution was look at what the chests are named and put it in the chests where they belong.
Well, once it's nice and, like, sorted, I can start quick stacking stuff. It won't be an issue, but, like, it's when...
It's sorted if you don't take the time to sort it initially!
But you did... But I'm streaming! They don't want to watch that. I've got 279 people watching right now.
You are digging a fucking tunnel with dynamite.
That's way more entertaining. People like explosions. What are you talking about? Pete, you think people find the dynamite explosions less entertaining than the sorting process?
You sound turn off. They can't even hear the explosions.
My sound's on.
You had it muted.
For the reaction segments I did.
Yeah, fucking kill yourself.
I'm on Twitch. You're gonna get banned from Twitch now.
Sorry, fuck. Oh, I'm so mad at
Everyone
you.
go report Balthazar's Twitch.
No, don't do that.
Go do
Please
it.
Don't.
Go do it. Balthazar has broken Twitch terms of service for the last time.
Good. Oh my god. I have to turn off the goddamn stream. It is causing me too much fucking lag.
There's some more demonite over here I can get. Would be a shame if I dropped the C word in here on your lovely little Twitch stream.
Fun?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Oh shit, I can make goblin tech.
No, the bad C word, Balth.
Yeah, cunt. Is that not the bad one anymore?
The one you can't say on Twitch.
You're allowed to say... What?
You can't... God damn it, Balth. Are we gonna have a Moon Knight watch party tonight? I'm be real with you, homies. My sleep schedule do be trying to get fixed, so I don't know if I'm gonna be staying up that late.
I have to go take a shower. Goodness.
Moon Knight is very good, though. This is a gem tree. We can get gems from this tree.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
God, you're so bad at digging this. Ah.
The music is happening and it's good.
Holy shit, you've gone like 7 blocks to the left.
It can be fixed.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to do so much fucking digging to align it properly later.
Isn't the goal just to be able to get quickly back and forth from hell to the surface really fast?
That is
right
not
now?
the goal. The goal is to have a uniform tunnel so that when corruption spreads, it can't jump onto where our fucking house is.
Well, that can still be done here, right?
It needs to be 3 to 6 blocks wide. This is about 10.
So it should get it done.
But if it's not, it not being uniform, it not being a straight shot down, actually, you know what? This just fucks it up. You're so bad at this.
I'm sorry, I've never beaten Terraria before.
Oh my god, this is... Plus, when it's not aligned properly, it makes it harder to get to hell quickly.
Why am I drowning? I'm drowning.
It's okay. I don't plan on using this to actually get to hell anyways. I have a different plan.
Okay. Was this
The actual
gold?
plan... The actual plan to get to hell quickly is to put the Goblin Tinkerer and Demolitionist in hell so we can use a pylon to get there.
Dope. So you just need a cave? Well, no, we're What was hitting me? Oh, it's that fucker. Alright, we gotta wait to heal a minute. Yo, but the corruption spreads in a V? That is true.
What?
The corruption spreads in a V shape, so I believe it probably spreads, like, on the surface, then on the bottom.
Yeah, still, it's good to prepare now.
Yeah.
Because once it gets to hard mode, corruption spread, it gets faster.
Fell immediately into the slimes. I gotta deal with them or they're gonna kill me. I have a machine gun. Minecraft with guns. 2D Minecraft with guns.
Oh, wait. Oh my god. Do it more to the right. Just so you can...
There was a piranha about to get me. Ghost. Oh no, I might die. Unless I can switch weapons fast.
Enemy about to trying to kill you is no excuse for bad aim.
Xena and Jess say hi. Hello.
God, this is so much faster with dynamite than goddamn just regular explosives.
Oh, oh god.
Jump, move, up.
Nice.
Here's a trick.
Yeah, I've made myself an air pocket.
Oh. Give it a minute.
Yay, more air pocket. This water will be helpful when we open hell up. Matter of fact, I might want to divert more of the water into the tunnel. It's annoying right now, but it's gonna be handy once we get to hell and we can just cover the lava.
By the way, once we do get to hell, we are gonna be making a little. I'm gonna be making a little house.
Nice. I love hell houses.
So I'm gonna need your help taking or destroying one of the buildings down there.
Okay.
So I can make a house.
There is a beached fish. Beached piranha trying to eat us. Oh god. There's a trap there. That explains a lot.
I hate traps. They're annoying.
Whoa.
What? I like my bags.
We have got to be getting close now.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Almost.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh my god. What? So many assholes in here. That salamander thing will fuck you up. Be careful.
Move. There we go.
Nice.
I'm gonna fuck up the salamander.
Nice. Oh god, I'm so close to dead. It's not even funny. I need to hang back for a moment so I don't die. Ooh, silt. We can, I think we can put that through the extractinator thing, right? Just can't see anything because I forgot to bring torches and these things roll. I got killed by the silt.
Yep, that can happen.
Enjoy my gold.
I will.
What do you think, Saru, based on the fact that one block of silt just killed me? Yes, we are on the hardest difficulty. We are on Master Mode. It is my first time playing Master Mode as well.
I don't think physics damage scales based on
Gear?
difficulty.
Oh. Well, that probably does actually. No, I know it does.
Press R to go fall fast. Move, there's lava.
Demonite. I want to be able to make Demonite armor right away. As soon as we get a Hellforge.
You don't need a Hellforge to make Demonite.
Yeah, well, you need Demonite armor. The Demonite armor requires a Hell Forge because you can't make it now.
Doesn't.
We
It
don't-
needs shadow scales.
Shadow Scales? Is that new?
No, that's what you get from the Eater of Worlds. It's been like that for like 8 years.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you just used Demonite to make Demonite armor. Okay.
No.
I assume you just needed something else to make it.
No. You need the Hellforge to make stuff like the Obsidian Outlaw.
Am I a Soundgarden guy? What's that even mean? I don't even know what Soundgarden is.
Soundgarden's a band that's very good.
Oh. No, I'm not a Soundgarden guy. I may have heard the band before, but I don't know music off the top of my head. You're gonna have a hard time with that, usually.
Should be hitting hell soon.
Yeah, we're getting close, I can tell.
What? Why'd you fall in the lava?
I didn't.
What? Oh, you're lagging out. I'm out of dynamite. I'll have to buy more.
Orange Bloodroot. Life Crystal, Ruby Drum.
Did you know you can strap dynamite to a rabbit?
Really?
Yep.
In real life?
No, in this game.
Oh. And because I knew you could do it in real life.
Yeah, I don't know why you asked me. You can strap dynamite to anything.
I don't know about anything.
Yeah, you can strap to anything. As long as you have service area strapped to.
Just depends on how much anesthetic you have, but yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, most animals won't let you just tie dynamite to them. What are we talking about?
But you can tie dynamite to it, is the point.
Yeah, but can is a weird word, you know? Oh, we're in hell. The deadliest place in Terraria. Let's see if I can even somewhat get to that hell
We're not
forge
in the hell
without dying.
yet.
That's true.
Or hard mode underground jungle.
Okay, I'll just wait for that lava. Can you stop? Because you're just flooding lava into where we need to go.
You should have told me that 2 minutes ago when I.
Yeah,
blew it up.
we've been to hell, and now you're just flooding the nearest hell forge with lava and making it impossible to access.
There's no point in trying to grab it. You can't
Oh
physically grab it.
no! No!
I
Just
don't
shut
know
up.
why you're. Our pickaxes aren't strong enough to get a hell forge yet.
Then what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we here? What is the point of being in hell at this point in the game?
One, it's just good to plan ahead. One, I didn't say, I was the one who said, let's dig it now. I said, no, I'm just gonna like, plan where I'm going to blow it up. And you said, okay, let's dig it now. I'm like, okay. But there is another good reason. We can build a house down here, so we can get the Demolitionist and Goblin Tinkerer into a house down here. So don't stand there. Don't stand there. What are you doing?
You can't touch anything? Holy shit!
You can't touch that.
Yeah, you can't.
That's hell rock. That's hell brick. You need an obsidian skull. Well, no point grabbing that right now. We can...
Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Just let me think. Just let me think for a second. Jesus Christ. Okay, just checking. Just checking. Just checking, you know? Got to know.
Yeah.
Got to know.
Alex, you
Got
can't.
to know. Got to know.
Okay, I know, and I'm telling you, you can't. So now you know.
I had to know.
Okay.
Bombs? Oh! tell me bombs would be successful at harvesting it, Bal. It would work, wouldn't
Nope.
it?
No.
Just try, well, it'd fall in the lava anyway.
Yes, not try it.
Fire blossom seeds.
I'm just trying to look for a spot. Don't do that, don't do that. Don't let it out.
Now we can shoot them.
I didn't want to shoot them, I wanted to, I'm looking for a good spot to build the NPC house. We wanted to have access to the lava, right, so we can fish in the lava.
You can fish in the lava? Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
yeah.
It's hard to find a place without lava here, though.
I think I got the spot.
Alright.
Yeah, I definitely got it. I know where I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build it right here.
Let's fucking mow down that demon, chat. Luna, what are you meowing about? I literally just fed you right before stream. There's a butterfly in here. Is it a hell butterfly?
Yeah, it is a hell butterfly.
Oh, and it does damage. It's not something you can just grab with a net.
Yep, you need a obsidian skull.
Oh, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in! Okay. There is a harvestable ore here, the hell ore. I think we can harvest it at like fairly soon, like surprisingly soon, right?
Yeah, as soon as we kill the next boss and get shadow skills.
Do you want to try to do that right away? Because it seems like it's the main thing making our life hard right now. So it's the mechanic. We want to do the. What's the next boss?
The next boss
Eater
is
of Worlds, right?
Eater of Worlds is a very easy boss.
Yeah, we just summon that with like a thing, right?
We just summon it by blowing up orbs. Here,
Oh
let me
yeah,
just,
I remember. Yeah.
record everything. And let me just make sure. Grab the Where is it?
This should
Let's
make.
grab the ammo box for you.
This will make Balth want to kill me considerably less.
What will make me want to kill you considerably less?
I just leave the items that don't auto sort in the middle of the storage room.
That still annoys me.
It's not much. Okay. Oh wait, there is one last thing.
Now you gotta wait for me to sort everything.
Xanderhal, is forced positivity healthy? No. No, I think forced positivity might be some of the most toxic shit in the world. I hate it. Like, the types of people who can't, like, just sit there and listen to someone vent without trying to turn it into, like, a problem to solve is, like, the most annoying shit in the world. Like, I understand when people do that, they're trying to help, but sometimes you just want to complain about how shitty your situation is and just not hear someone say, well, you could do this. Like, it's like, I'm not here to hear advice.
The most
I don't
you
know.
should ever say is, I wish I could do more to help with that. Or I wish I could help you with that.
Yeah, sometimes people want to vent. Some people are just really bad at listening to venting, and they don't know that they're bad at it because they think they're just helping, you know? Mm-hmm. Sometimes bitching about them is the only solution to your problems. Sometimes it really is just a wait it out kind of deal. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's head to the corruption.
Okay. You want to grab that, should we grab that buff?
What buff?
Never mind. The 10-minute buff with the bullets, but...
You know what buffs I already got in my inventory?
Okay.
So, let's look for a nice spot.
There's a good spot down here, trust me, with the,
Yeah, let's light it up.
It's already lit up. I lit it up pretty well. There's a few of those altars around, and there's also a few of the... So are we trying to break the altars we break with the pwn hammer, right? Yeah, we're breaking those orbs then, okay. I worry we don't have enough of an arena to do this, but I have my mini sharks, so we'll see. Oh wow, right away, okay. Should we want to try to lead him up to the platform that I built?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start leading him up. I'll start heading up
Whatever
there.
you do, you can't leave the corruption though.
Oh, never mind. We can't leave the corruption. Why would he even say, okay, we can go to the platform? Okay, I didn't know.
Wait, I didn't know what platform you're talking about.
Yeah, the one that I built off my sky base. I didn't know you couldn't leave the corruption.
Oh, no.
I'm dead. 100%. No, wait, no, I live.
We can still get up to the surface where we can flex our movement.
Now there's 2. I'm really dead.
Get to the surface.
I'm trapped. It's got me in its spiral loop. I'm getting hit by everything right now. Oh no. Jeej. Stay alive as long as you can, I guess. Yeah, so the hard thing with this boss is that touching it hurts you. Touching any boss in this game hurts you. Any enemy in this game touching it hurts you, so all it has to do is just get you in like a little ring and you're done. Remember, you have invincibility frames, so you can use them to get out if you get hit once.
Yeah, no.
I'm 3 seconds away, just live long enough.
Dog, I'm a summoner.
Just help, you're at a red sliver, I'm just trying to...
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Nice, okay, we got it up here. Oh, now I'm trapped. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh. Oh, I'm dead again. No, I didn't have any heals. I had no heals.
No, I said at the nurse.
I know you didn't auto heal from death.
You start with 100 HP.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, how did I die? Oh, I got hit by spit.
We failed the boss fight.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's not okay. That was one of our little rings, or one of those little orbs gone, right? It's not okay. Don't we have a limited number of them?
No.
Like there's a limited amount of times we can spawn this thing.
Sort of. We can still make, like, items to summon it. If we get enough rotten chunks, we can use rotten chunks, I believe, to make worm food. That's right. So 30 bile powder.
Where's
the
where's the guy?
Where's what guy? Oh yeah, here. Click on the pylon.
Here he is. Okay.
Yeah, we have pylons in the ocean, jungle, and desert.
So I should hang on to the hellfire arrows, probably.
Okay. So, okay, what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, is I'm going to take a shitload of dynamite and I'm gonna clear out a big spot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're gonna do.
How do we have platinum so soon? Just grinding a lot of gold. I played a lot of, like, I've mostly just been playing off stream, just fishing and like catching bait and animals and selling them. We've made like all we've done is killing the
2 bosses.
Yeah, we've fought 2 bosses now, but we've killed 1.
No, we've killed 2.
No, we haven't. Oh yeah, when we killed King Slime, I forgot. Yeah, because that forces you to fight it. I can't remember. King Slime doesn't even count. Shut up. It's just not like. Yeah, they spawn it on you with no warning, and then you have to fight the slimes off. And those worms are the most annoying enemy in this game. Any enemy that can go through walls or shoot through walls, because you can't, well, you can't is like the worst enemy in the game at any given time. Your slime mount harms enemies, that's dope.
It harms them. I accidentally used my ice mirror.
It's okay.
I hate myself.
Same.
The slime mount does even more damage if you are a summoner.
Oh.
It's a funny thing like that. Where do I place Xanderhal? That's where I place it.
Oh, there's another one of the orbs down here if you want to blow this one up.
Right now I'm making room.
Slime rains in late normal mode are very annoying. I assume you can just cut through them though, right? Pretty fast.
Slime what? Slime rain?
Slime rain, yeah, when the slimes come.
Especially when you have the banners. So, Alex, what I need you to do is I need you to go get some platforms.
Gotcha.
Stand right there.
Okay, cherry hell is not a slur. Well, it's not. It's anything that is like likely to get me demonetized in a video gets censored by the chat on screen because YouTube is very strict with their monetization. My monetization has basically gone up to 100% now since we started doing that, so I'm definitely not reverting that. Oh, we got 3 shadow scales at least.
Yep, I also got 3 shadow scales.
Yes.
The boss segments do drop them.
Oh, okay.
So
oh, you get a lot of them. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
So hungry. Guess we need more. Can make a malaise though.
We already got one of those, I believe.
75% axe power. I'm actually gonna make the demonite axe because I've been rocking a shitty axe for a while. So at least it's...
I got platinum stuff.
I'll include the scale as part of ores. Okay, building stuff. Let's see. Explosives, accessories, melee, no, gemstones, materials, banners, crafting furniture, blocks, ores, building materials. Okay, we'll make a bunch more wood platforms for the arena. And then that should be good. Have any piercing weapons? Not really, no. Unless Spout does.
We might get a vial thorn.
Who needs axes? Just use bombs to blow up trees? Is that a thing?
Actually, if we got a vial thorn, I might rock that for a bit. Or for this fight. Okay. I think we got enough room.
Yeah, if you can just keep them off me while I build this.
Chat, do you think we got enough room for the arena?
Seems like we probably will. I'll make it a 2-level thing with these platforms.
Let's make it 4 or 3 levels.
Okay.
So put one at this, and then put another at.
And we'll put another level right here. Do you want it lower or higher? I feel like higher is the only place it would really fit and make sense. Like at the very top here, like right here. That way we've got like another level to reach if we need to get out.
Yep. How do I open just your chat?
You want to just click on feed, or not on feed, on like the little pop out little arrow there is when you click on the cog on my chat, and it just pops out the chat.
What are you talking about?
When you hover over my chat on my website, there's a little arrow, and you should click it, and it gives you the option to pop out chat.
Which one of these buttons is the pop out option?
It says pop out. Top left arrow, then another arrow. Is apparently how it works.
There we go. Let me just make some more room down here.
Okay. Y'all already dug an arena out? We've been doing that on screen as you guys watch. It's so bizarre when somebody in the chat asks a question that's, like, really dumb. I don't know. It feels mean to say it, but, like, sometimes people ask a question in chat that just makes me mad. Because it's like, how could you ask that question? Like, how could you possibly be asking it?
Chat's always dumb.
That's true.
Zan. Oh no. Wait, and then maybe another platform down here.
That sounds good. Like midway between the bottom and the platform I'm on.
Yep.
This should make the fight a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do it like right here.
And then make sure you got healing potions.
I do not. Alright, this should work well as an arena to fight the boss.
Yeah.
That should be enough. Alright, Balth. I'm ready when you are.
Sorry. Alright, I'm just making sure it's properly lit. So we can see. And I will play.
What was that? An ancient shadow helmet. 6 defense.
It's good for melee.
7% increased melee speed. This gives me a 20% chance not to consume ammo and 4% increased critical strike chance. I'll stick with what I have, even though it's better armor.
Okay, now I need to
Campfires, Zan? Oh yeah, we can make campfires to help, yeah. I'll make 4 of them.
You go do that while I look for the orbs. I know where the orb. I know where we can find orbs. There's one.
Yeah, so I think the campfires heal you and you're close to them.
Sort of. They boost your recovery speed.
Yeah. So basically they heal you when you're close to them.
Yep. Oh, I got a hurtful ball of hurt.
Hurtful ball of hurt.
Yeah, I was hoping for a vile thorn.
All right, should be lit up enough now, and thank you, Nova Nocturne, for the $5. Is when you're gonna start your second channel, High Xantales. There's not gonna be a second channel for the Hightail content. I want as many of you there as possible when I schedule that Hightail is releasing, playing Hightail, whatever I call the stream when the Hightail releases. When that stream gets scheduled, I expect hundreds of people waiting before the stream even goes live. You guys have heard me show for this game and be excited about this game for so long. If you end up making... If my first ever stream playing Hightail has like 100 viewers, I'm gonna be so disappointed. I don't think you guys even know. Like, so much of the hype for me about Hightails is gonna be the day that I play it and you guys are all in chat watching on the day that it finally comes out. Lol, I've literally never heard of this game. Jesus, do I have to every single stream explain Hightail? Jeez. Yep. You'd think one of the most hyped games of all time would have, like, I wouldn't have to explain it to so many people. Whoop.
This
Nice.
is so much easier.
So
Oh
much
my God.
easier, Jesus Christ.
Move. Also, I put up the Eater's Soul. I put up an Eater's Soul Spanner, so, not Eater. Yeah, an Eater of Soul, no.
Yeah, it should help, right?
So yeah, those will take, so those, little enemies, the little worms that come.
Yeah, they're little mini eater souls.
Yeah.
What is hitting me? Oh, they have spit. Yeah, now they're shooting their spit. You gotta be careful.
I remember watching fucking Northern Lions Terraria playthrough, like when the game was first coming out. He goes to fight the Eater of Worlds, right? He's going to he's going to blow up the Shadow Orbs, and I think he accidentally killed, he got the Vile Thorn, and he accidentally killed the Eater of Worlds on his first try or something.
Nice.
This was like 11 years ago.
Well, yeah, the game was probably easier back then, I would guess. Do you think it was harder? Whoa. You ever get hit by those like out of nowhere sneezes that like
yeah, I know.
just really just hit you out of nowhere? Oh, the spit got me. Didn't even notice I was dying. The texture of the spit that it shoots, you guys on stream probably can't even see it. It's so hard to see.
Got him.
I don't know if it's even possible to dodge those effectively. I think you just kind of have to hope they don't hit you, because you legit can't see them. Zach Craig, that's not even the title of the stream, and we covered that yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday.
Oh, I did get a Vile Thorn. Grab your Eater Worlds bag.
Arcane Worm Scarf. Can be worn in vanity squats, reduces damage taken by 17%, plus 20 mana. Eh. Want to try to kill another one, or what's the plan here? Do we need more scales?
No, we should get scales from the treasure bag.
Okay. I got 32. I'll see what I can craft.
I got 69.
Nice.
And I haven't opened the bag yet. Nice. Also, Alex, you should probably get in the habit of this. If you hold Alt and then click on something, that'll favorite it so it doesn't get like quick trash. So quick trash, stacking, and selling will be blocked for the item.
We need more Demonite.
Wait, why are you giving me your fossil armor?
Because I no longer
That's
need it?
melee armor.
What, the Demonite? But it's better. I don't care. I don't care that it's melee armor. We're still like early in the game. Once I start building into stuff, I'll start building into stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's gonna make that much of a difference like this point in the game. Like I feel like not dying so fast is my biggest priority.
Just gave a bunch of DPS, but okay.
I understand. Don't worry. Just let me play the game like, you know, the way that I want to play it, because it feels good to upgrade my armor and feel like I'm harder to kill.
Okay. Let's see. I need... How do I make the necro armor? Okay, we need bones and copper, so that's post-dungeon.
I like collecting worms and then enchanting them with the stars, because then it gives you good bait.
Yep.
Can't DPS equals dead? Guys, I know it's melee armor, but we're gonna just...
If you're gonna grab that, grab one of the falcon blades.
Can I make a...
Probably demonic.
Is there not a pickaxe I can make? The breaker.
Pickaxe?
Yeah. Not with the amount of... I'm at 5 scales. I don't know.
I got the pickaxe. Don't worry. I'm gonna grab a Hellforge. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, here, take a hurtful ball of hurt. Wait, how do I drop it?
I have a ball of hurt. But I had a ball of hurt. I guess, is this one better damage? Okay, I guess it's better. Wait, mine had plus 13. Mine had plus 13, plus 5 crit, plus 15 knockback, so mine was better, actually.
I didn't know if it was better to use the one that use yours then.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah. You ever got far in this game, beat the eyeball, and that's it? We've just beat the eyeball earlier, so we're like on the second boss after the eyeball.
Yeah. Forgot I need to make an obsidian skull.
Do you think we could fight the boss one more time? Because I'm a little lacking on mats.
Yes, but give me a minute.
Okay.
Well, actually, we're not lacking on mats. I have 81 scales.
Oh, okay. I could.
Yeah, yo, I'll be back in a moment. Just give me a minute.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just grabbing a Hellforge so I can make my next armor upgrade, which is the best armor, which is the only armor I'll need until hard mode.
Oh, chat, why didn't you tell me? I'm on the top right of the screen covering up so much of the important shit.
Hellforge attained.
You guys didn't even tell me. Hey, if I'm ever playing Terraria and my camera isn't on the bottom right, let me know, please. So I can move it. There we go. Now you can see the actual map and my hearts and my health. No wonder you guys weren't even able to tell me. I thought it was intentional? Oh, of course not. Of course I was just too stupid to move it. Alright. There we go.
Where did I put the silk?
I don't know.
And where's the cobwebs?
We now know your world seed and we'll hack you? True.
There they are.
Is this mode world pre-hard mode? Yes, it is. Hellforg. Could you throw me a couple of them scalies?
Oh, where are you like? 25.
Thank you. Should be able to make a pickaxe now. Crikey, thank you. Now I can finally actually mine the shit and get myself more. You're looking good, mate.
Check this out. Look how far my whip is.
Sheesh.
And it's increased attack speed.
Nice. So any minute now, the meteorite should hit, right?
Yeah, should be hitting soon.
Because the meteorite armor is my next upgrade, right? Especially if I go.
Magic.
But isn't the space gun a magic weapon?
Yeah, if you want to do magic.
But I'm okay. All right. Valve, I'm not building towards anything. I've never played this game. I don't know how classes or anything works. I will build to a class once we're a little later in the game, but for now, I'm just going for what looks fun and high damage to me. What looks fun to me?
By the way, what I'm wearing right now is Master Gamer clothes. Master Gamer's jacket, Master Gamer's pants.
Well, good, because we need the Master Gamer. I love that's a thing, though.
Kill Eater of Souls, we need that to make worm food. It says, I thought I told you to clean up your room. I love this game.
Do you wanna... Okay, let's see. Surely there's gotta be more demonite in this cave, right? Oh yeah, there's demonite ore down this hole.
Eh, you said hole.
Oh! Let's fucking go, mate! Let's fucking go!
Calm down.
We're gonna get that fucking meteorite, mate. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna take the right first and see if it landed somewhere to the right.
Probably to the left.
Think so?
I'm just making a guess.
I'm gonna take the right first just because we haven't been off that way yet. At least I haven't.
I have.
I haven't. I hate these things. I love killing them.
What things?
The little guys.
That does not narrow it down at all.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just asking a question.
I'm not a snitch, Bal.
I hate that.
Xanderhal, what would your dad think of this game? What kind of question is that? I don't know. My biological dad? My foster dad? Or not foster dad, stepdad?
You have a dad?
Apparently. According to this chatter, I do.
Hey, it's going.
Hopefully it didn't destroy the sky base. It might have. Games like this would do that.
There it is.
Hmm.
Okay, so
If you
Alex?
stand on it, you will die.
No, there is a exception to that. Look.
Unless we get meteorite armor, that makes us fireproof,
No,
right?
you want to take that? Put that on.
Put what on?
The obsidian skull I just gave you.
Oh, nice. Poggers as fuck.
I'll defend you.
We're getting that meteorite. Let's go.
Rusty.
Meteorite-y. These stop spawning once you've mined up enough of the meteor ore, thankfully, but... Actually, wouldn't bombs make this way easier?
I don't like using bombs for everything.
Okay. Mining is fun.
Yeah. Especially since what's the point of a peg ice if you just bomb everything?
Can you use the extractator on snow blocks?
No.
Okay.
So blocks. The flinxes coming to the rescue.
What are those things, even?
I don't know.
Like little... They're little demon creatures.
Flinxes.
I like how the fallen star fell into the crater of the meteorite. What are the chances?
Not a lot. Oh, I get to make a meteor hand axe. I love the meteor hand axe. It's one of my favorite tools in the game.
Nice. We do be mining.
I really love the introduction of this in 1.4. 1.4 was really the summoner update. How's it going?
I'm confused. Why is that? Why do you be confused, my friend? We're just playing Terraria. No reason to be confused. All right, Balth, which is the correct pronunciation? Terraria or Terraria?
Either.
Why would there even be banners for meteor heads? Like these enemies are so hyper specific. Like I feel like having banners for them is pointless unless it's just for direct decoration. But all right, these things should stop spawning as much in a minute.
We could probably fight Queen Bee.
They never stop spawning? They do. Once you've mined up enough of this stuff, they stop spawning. Like, you can already tell they're spawning so much less already, just from the amount that we've mined, but, yeah. It's just the higher concentration of this block, the more they spawn.
So yeah, this adds a total of 31% minion damage.
Nice.
Which minion damage affects my whip, which is one of the reasons I love whips in this game.
Because it counts as minion damage?
Yeah, it's a summon. It doesn't deal like magic damage, it deals summon damage.
What are you using as your grapple hook to have multiple hooks?
Slime hook.
Slime hook. I'll have to look into that.
Do not. It's from the Slime King.
Oh, okay.
We can kill him if you want. Get you one.
Yeah, maybe in a minute. Let me get the laser gun first. I want to get the space gun.
The space gun. Let me grab.
I really like ranged in this game, but I do want to try out melee once we get to the point of it, but yeah.
I think... I have a feeling you'll like magic.
Maybe. Oh, okay. Almost. Let's grab this. You burning. Hey chat, how are you all doing today? Sorry if I get too quiet. I get really like you know, sort of enthralled in games like Terraria, and I can get quiet. You guys gotta keep me from getting quiet.
Yeah, I love the slime hook. It has 3 hooks.
Yeah, I saw that in a YouTube video, and I was like, when do you get 3 hooked grapple hooks? And then I saw you using it, and I was like, do you get that from your world? Are you cheating? Like, what? I was confused.
I am not progressing farther than when we, how far we progressed together.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I'm not allowed to farm as much as I want when I'm by myself, or farm as much as I want of what we've gotten already when I'm by myself.
There's a Spider-Man hook where you get 8? Jesus.
Yeah. I think, yeah, they'll stop spawning now. I don't like the 8 hook one. I stick with the slime hook.
Okay, almost got it all.
How's yours? Interesting. That makes me want to try something when we get back. So the hooks have a vanity slot. So that makes me wonder, can I have a 3 hook with like a regular grappling hook?
Possibly.
Or can I make it look like the bunny hook?
Okay. It could just be the visuals that changes, which is more likely. Alright.
Yeah, that's what the vanity does. I know I got a old classic grapple hook. Oh no, the die
Pre-hard
slot.
mode, you like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it'd probably just be like you could change how it, like, yeah. Okay, time to make a shit ton of meteorite bars. I made 182 of them. Oh yeah. Star cannon, space gun. Alright, I'm putting the rest in the ores chest. It's 119 meteorite bars left. So there's plenty. Nice! God, it feels good to be upgraded. And I'm on fire now. Let's see how my new space gun looks. Literally infinite ammo on this because I've got the meteorite armor on. Let's just wait, why can't I go fast? Oh, because yeah, there we go. Now I should be able to go fast. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I'm starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs. Now I'm beginning to feel it. Yeah, baby.
Let's see, I can make myself, yes, I'm not even gonna make the fucking corruption tools. I'm just gonna go straight to the hand axe.
Wait, what's the next fishing rod I can make?
Let me check.
Yeah. As soon as I can make a new fishing rod, I want to make one.
I think, what the next one is. Fishing poles. The next one is the golden fishing rod, I think. Let me check what.
And I also have my dash with this thing, the shield, which is pretty helpful.
Or you know, it looks like the Scarab fishing rod is the next one, and that's from Mirage and Oasis crates.
Oasis crates, so I assume you get those from fishing in the Oasis?
I think so.
Alright, so what's the process again?
I'm looking at the Oasis crate. It's a pre-hard mode crate that can be fished in the desert biome. Oasis crates contain items found in standard crates and always contain one item normally found in a sandstone chest in the underground desert. Is texture? Yeah, so go to the desert. Just use the pylon.
Just use the pylon, go to the desert and fish, and I should get it from a crate?
Yeah, from a Oasis crate.
Alright. Should work then. Now we fish. Hey chat, you got any videos you want to send me that we could watch and like react to while I fish? Because fishing's not the most enthralling thing to watch, but if it's just happening in the background of like the, you know, of me like responding to a video, or ideally like a, oh wait, no, I know what we should react to. A YouTuber named Gideon. Really big YouTuber. He's a black guy, and that is relevant to this, I promise. He did a video recently, apparently, where he went to a town that we've reacted to on stream before, the most racist town in America, and he went there and got up to some hijinks, from what I heard. So, do you guys think that would be a good video to react to?
Not hijinks. Oh no.
All sorts of hijinks.
Your mom's a hijink.
The fuck? Wait, what?
I don't know.
What is that? A unconscious man? There's an unconscious man. Huh? How did I get here? The last thing I remember was a portal opening up in front of me. Eternia crystal, happiness, closed shop. What is he? William.
Dungeon Defenders crossover. Dungeon Defenders crossover.
Oh, come to me. Come to the desert pylon. Lightning aura rod. Explosive trap rod. 24 summon damage.
Yep. Don't worry. I got a spot for him.
Ballista
Boom,
rod.
There you go. He likes the forest, I believe.
I grabbed his Eternia crystal, consumable. Place in the Eternia crystal stand to summon Etheria's portals. Oh, well, I guess I'll summon. Is that like a thing? Oh yeah, here it is. Where should I place this, Balth?
Don't place it anywhere. If we're gonna do Dungeon Defenders, we need to set up a like spot.
Yeah.
We need to set up like a spot for it.
Okay.
But yeah, no, let's hold off on that. We'll do that later.
Okay.
We'll do it though.
We will do it.
But
Luna,
later.
what are you doing? Luna, I fed you right before stream. You're not tricking anyone. You're not fooling anyone, Luna.
Feed Luna.
I fed her already.
She's tricking me. So I'm gonna skip straight to the meteor hammock.
Yeah, I know. You lesbian. I'm sure there's plenty of N-words saying in the video, but Twitch is not as harsh on that as you might think, depending on the context.
Oh, my friends. What are your tools looking like?
All Demonite.
Oh, okay, so you made the fool's decision.
Wait, is there meteorite tools I could have made?
Yeah, you could have made a meteor hammocks.
Oh. Let me come home really fast.
I have the meteorite on me, I'll make you one.
Okay. Is there like
Also,
a pickaxe, axe? Is it just like all three tools in one?
So the hammocks is the axe and the hammer in one.
Oh, okay.
And it's 100% axe power, which is stronger than the Demonite one.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn, that's a savage meteor hammocks. For you. I made you one.
Nice.
And now I'm considering
fucking savage, bruv. It's fucking savage. Savage, mate.
Chat. Lightsaber color now.
What?
Chat, lightsaber color.
Green.
I'm asking chat, you're not chat. You were saying purple. We have enough to do purple. Okay, wait. So colors we can do is wait, let me check. How many do I need? 4? I'll ask somebody to make, I'll have you make a poll in a second. You need 10. You need 10 gems. So we have enough to make a green, red, orange, or purple. So my poll for green, red, orange, or purple.
Is this for you or
purple? This is just in general for whoever wants to do melee. Okay, everyone wants purple. I'm making purple.
So if you're wondering why I'm catching all these scorpions, I use their bait. I can use them for fishing.
Here's your hammocks.
Thank you.
Check this out.
Damn. It's a fucking lightsaber, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Purple. How fast this cut down the tree. Damn! That's fast.
Yep.
Alright. Let's react to that Gideon video. Do you want to, like, watch it on my stream? Because, like, I don't know. Okay.
Just mute me again.
Alright.
Or deafen it on me.
You just want me to deafen mute?
No, I'm saying I don't want you to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, but so that's why I was asking. Like, do you want to watch on like how do you want to do this arrangement? Because it's gonna be really hard to react to a video with you and a call not seeing it and interrupting all the time.
Just put it in a watch together. It's not hard.
Hey,
rocket science, bruv.
Yeah, we can watch together. It maybe. No, if we're both in the call, it's pointless. I'll react to it on stream some other time. We'll just game. We'll just game.
You like how my NPC prison looks?
I like it, and I like that it's a prison too.
Oh wait, fuck.
Where's William like to live?
William.
Yeah, that guy.
I put him in the what's it called? The forest.
Mace Windu colored lightsaber, true. You're making it hard to hear the splashes of my bobber.
Oh, Oh yeah. Here's some ladybugs.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, any bugs you have on you helps. Oh yeah, by the way, items for you. Hellfire, hell. Okay, Hellfire arrows. That thing. It's just literally anytime I right click. Oh, it's because I'm on control. That's why. Yeah. Okay. That's everything I wanted to give. Got a lot of scorpions rolling up on the crib right now, wanting to offer themselves as bait. It's perfect.
Ooh, a black scorpion.
We love black scorpions. Where was it?
Oh, you got it. I picked it up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm considering whether or not to give you my 37 enchanted night crawlers.
Do you actually have 37 enchanted light crawlers? Do you even fish? They might just be better in my hands because I'm the one that's fishing all the goddamn time. Rock lobster. Watch this. It's not even in English. It's not even in English. Jesus Christ. Stop linking that. What's Wingo linking? Watch this or you're a coward. If people are asking you to stop linking it, then I'm just not gonna watch it because it seems like you've been annoying people with it.
What is Wingo linking?
I like fishing.
Oh, it's some fucking... It's a... Elder Scrolls meme.
I mean, I'm not like an ASMR guy, though. That's the thing, though, chat. Like, just because I talked about an ASMR topic today doesn't mean that I'm like interested at all in ASMR.
No, you're an ASMR channel now.
Oh yeah, could you like I don't want to seem rude, but could you not be here? Because the more noise there is around, the harder it is to hear when something's grabbed the hook. I kind of rely on the noise mostly.
I guess I could go work on putting together the house down in the what's it called?
Yeah, in hell. Rude. I'm sorry, but like I gotta. It's hard to hear when fish are biting when there's people around.
Bullies me.
I do
bullies
bully
me on the regular.
I do.
He's a fucking asshole.
I am. Black scorpion. Kind of racist, but okay.
I think, okay, Alex, I think the biggest issue with you not learning, like, not sorting at all is you're not going to learn the sorting system, so when you need something, you're not going to know where to look.
I'll work on it, trust me. Xanderhal, I got like a month worth of sativa in tape form today. In vape form today. Month's worth of sativa in vape form. I'm really jealous. It's already 8:30, and I don't think Lonnie's going to be home in time for a dispensary run. Let me ask her.
I will want to do the dungeon appendix thing at one point because I want the ballista.
Ooh, time to test my space gun on a zombie. Pretty damn good. It does more damage per hit. It shoots slower though, and I have to aim better, but it's still probably an upgrade, especially against bosses. Because bosses are gonna be.
Wait a minute. Did he give you defender medals?
Defender medals. What are those?
It's the currency to buy stuff with him. Check your inventory. You might have given them to. Because I think he gives you 5 so you can buy your first, like...
No, he just used gold. Well, oh no, Luna. No, Luna, no, you can't. No, Luna, I'm sorry. You can't do this though, Luna. Not while I'm streaming. I'm sorry, baby. Not while I'm live. Not while I'm live, little baby. I gotta build like little barriers to keep the cat now from getting between me and the monitor, because she'll do that if I if I don't give her attention when she jumps up on the desk, she'll just squeeze between my double monitors or my monitor and my computer and sit right between me and the monitors. So I can't see. She'll try to sit on my keyboard. I don't know why, but she finds it comfortable.
That's like keyboards.
Oh, she's after... Watch the zombie kill that scorpion. What an asshole.
How do you make obsidian brick?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so good.
How would I know? I'm heterosexual.
Yeah, stop being it.
What?
Okay, so it's obsidian and stone block. Okay.
Only the gays know how to make obsidian brick.
What does that mean?
You can quote that, by the way. Only the gays know how to make obsidian brick, Xanderhal.
What does that mean?
Means only the gays know how to make obsidian brick, Val.
That's not an answer.
It means that only the gays know how to make...
I don't care.
I'm explaining it as simple. I don't get it.
I don't care.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Just the gays are the only ones that know how.
I don't care. To make myself another sitting skull. Oh, that's it. Let's swap it with that. I need myself an obsidian skull, at least until I make myself black. God,
Yeah, I'm out of weed, chat. We do be out of weed today. Luna? You're on your worst behavior today, Luna.
Let's see, how many platforms do I need?
A lot.
No.
Have I not gotten any crates yet?
So I need 31.
Hey, Kilo. Well, welcome to my stream. Hopefully you enjoy your time here.
Don't enjoy your time here.
Damn. Cold.
Extremely. What?
419? What happened?
I hate putting NPCs in houses. They always leave the fucking doors open.
I know. That's why we got those prisons. They're so useful.
By the way, chat, when Tmod Loader comes out with 1.4 and we have the community server for it, the Thorium community server, you guys can make buildings.
Increase fishing, also wait until it rains and it's 5 a.m. Wait, is there something special about 5 a.m. and raining and fishing? How do I increase my fishing?
I guess wait until it's the morning.
Is there like a thing about 5 a.m. that makes it the best time or something, chat?
Apparently.
Fishing depends on stuff like that? Interesting. Well... What's the next thing we have to kill, Valth? The bee?
Let's see. Next spot, we kill Queen Bee, but next one we need for progress is... Skeletron.
I think we should kill Queen Bee next. I think we should kill Queen Bee now. I think we should find like a... I'll find like a hive, and I'll set up an arena.
I already know where the hive is.
Do you want to go to one then?
Yeah, just in a minute.
Okay.
Make myself hotter. Racism. Racism, more like
No. Oh. Thought I'd
These
used an
guys
item.
have- No, these guys have better prices. That's the only reason we can.
Okay, ladybugs go here. I'll fish more off stream. And then this bait can go here. Okay, in the meantime.
I got fuck that hyper person.
Fish and crates.
Yeah, that's an archery potion.
Mob drops. We go into gel would go in there. And then party girl would take that. Wait, I don't know.
Fuck, how much money do I have?
Okay.
I got enough. I need to buy. I need more dynamite.
Honey can be burnt in lava for crispy honey blocks to make crate potion. Crate potion? What's the crate potion do?
Oh, I'm guessing it increases the drop chance of crates.
Oh.
Yeah, let me look at Ram Ranch map.
I love that it's that we named the world Ram Ranch.
I took no part in it.
No, you were the main lead of that idea.
Dude, I didn't even know you were playing Trial when you made the world.
I know.
So, I know where the, okay, yeah, there is one right there, but we're gonna blow up, an area for another fucking, what's it called? Arena.
Damn, look how much damage that does.
What does?
My space gun to those guys. It's really nice. Oh, and they pass through as well, so it's double damage. Or not double damage, it's like anything it passes through. That's nice.
I want to... Actually, the next upgrade in damage for me will be a Ballista Sentry. You want to do that? You want to do the, Dungeon Offenders thing?
With a what? The what?
Dungeon Offenders crossover. That'll give me a nice big DPS boost.
Sure, what's that? How's that work?
So first we need to find a spot where we can... First we need to make a nice long...
I got a Borger.
A Borger?
I got a Barger.
Borger?
I got a Barger in the game. I don't know where I got it, how I got it, when I got it, but I got a Barger.
I want to make this in the sky.
There's a... yeah, actually, let's go to my Sky Island. There's actually a perfect spot for it.
Yep. Treasure.
This is my house, chat. I'm making a pyramid in the sky.
I need to build like a fucking rope house for you. Rope elevator exit.
This look like a good spot?
Yeah. Let's see right here.
Let's see how this goes for us.
Flat open area Fuck. I don't think platforms work. Looks like we need to go do some terraforming.
Wait, couldn't just some wait, god damn it. Okay. Couldn't you just play?
Tried it. I just tried it. It didn't let me. It just said pops back out. The Eternity Cruise rejects this area and pops away instantly. The Tavern Keep mentioned it should rest in a large, flat, open area. So I think it needs to be on the ground. So we're about to do some fucking what's it called?
Son of a bitch. No, Luna, no, Luna!
This is fine, actually. We got a nice, long space over here we can terraform.
Alright, Luna, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Oh, okay. Well...
What's going on?
There's... we got a cat issue.
This guy, I can handle this.
What do you mean you can handle this?
I can handle the slime brain.
I think... yeah. Okay. She's in my... No, she's in my lap now, I think. She's chilling. Not really chilling, she's... being a mess, but, you know, she's a cat, so I can't really give her too much shit. Aw, she's rubbing on me. She loves me. Hello. Hello, Luna. Can you stop nudging me? I know, I like that you're rubbing on me. It's very cute, Luna, but you're also kind of making it hard to play the game. You can't nudge my keyboard now, Luna. You're going way too far, Luna.
Actually, I'm gonna line it up with our house.
Luna like never wants attention until you know you're like busy, and then it's like, oh, I see this as an invitation to get up all in your business. Kill that slime.
Look at this. The damage. The DPS.
The dips.
More fips. This will probably get you a slime.
I literally can't even aim because Luna's constantly nudging my wrist. She will not stop moving my wrist. I legit can barely aim.
Yep.
Yeah, we did it.
I'm right there.
Skyhook, oh yee!
So I have decided what we're gonna do. I'm going to line it up with the I'm gonna terraform this whole thing.
Oh, I like this. That's cool. Do they ever like let go on their own? Because a lot of hooks let go on their own after a while.
No, not the slime hook.
Okay, just curious. All right. All right. I don't think Luna's gonna give me any more peace and whatnot for the stream. So I think Kitty's telling me it's time to wrap up stream. I think Luna says it's time to wrap up stream. Oh.
Or you know, you can just give me some time to do this, to handle this.
Oh, but Luna is asking for attention. Oh, and now she's biting.
No, one thing, like, give her attention right now. Give me some time to handle this.
Okay.
To set this all up.
I'll pet the baby. Let me give you guys full screen. Ow, now she's biting. She's in her bite mood now. She's in her rude phase. Excuse me, chat. Look at this fur.
Chat, you know, I'm sacrificing looking at a cat to build, to terraform.
She is a good cat, too.
Yeah, I need more dirt walls.
Oh, she loves head scratches. She's all about them. She only gives a shit about head scratches. She's not a big fan of anything else. Sometimes chin scratches, but that's only if she's really calm and likes you. But she's really like, she hates you if you touch any part of her other than her head. She loves those head scratches though, doesn't she? Oh, yes, she does. She loves those. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, what a good baby. What a good little baby. Are you a good little baby? She is very good. Oh, and now she bites. And then she rubs her head on me. Like that. She's getting mad that I'm not petting her. And then she bites. And then she rubs again. And then she bites. Really hard, too. She's going all the way. And then she rubs on me again. And then she bites. I don't know what her deal is. I really wish I could get like a cat psychologist to explain what my cat's deal is. I don't know if she's like bipolar or like, I don't know if I have the world's first autistic cat or something. But it's an interesting personality she has.
That actually reminds me. So, Alex, I told you how I'm playing Cyberpunk Red, right? I realized... Is Bard in the chat? Bard will know this.
I don't think so.
I just realized last session that I accidentally made an autistic character.
Lol, cats show their love by biting Zan. Do they really?
Yeah, cats are weird.
Do the scratchy or get the bite. That's, yeah, she... If I stop scratching her head, she bites. Oh, good little baby. Ouch. But she like does little love nips sometimes, but then then sometimes she does death bites that are like meant to kill, like actual kill shots that she's doing.
She's a hit animal.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it myself, but Lonnie's told me stories about her killing squirrels and bunnies and stuff when she was younger. So like she's killed, you know, animals about her size, if not a little bit smaller than her before. So she's a deadly predator. She's killed shit. She's killed plenty of stuff.
I forgot Sarah's also in that game.
Oh, let me give Luna those head scratches. Oh, she loves those head scratches.
But yeah, so
oh, she's a born killer.
Domestic cats are. It's actually a misnomer to call them domestic.
Yeah, they are not domesticated. They're still wild animals that are very much still predators. Hey, Luna. She'll never go for my head or my face, though. She'll never attack my face. Only over my arms or my hands. She'll never, ever try to hurt my face.
Oh. Oh yeah, so the character that I didn't realize until after I made it. I accidentally made an autistic character.
She's not in the mood for hugs today. She's not in the mood for hugs today. Sometimes she likes hugs, sometimes she very much does not like hugs. It is very much up in the air depending on her mood. And her mood changes instantly. With no warning. Alright. I've been live for about 4 hours, and I be hungry, Bouth. So I think it's about time that I wrap up stream for the day. We will be continuing more Terraria, though. We aren't going to be stopping Terraria. You got a dono? I know I got a dono. I'll read them. One Piece 34, thank you for both the $10 donations. Says, here's a classic, everyone.
The following program is classified M. It is recommended for viewers 15 years and over. We recommend the use of the parental lock system.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon. How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot. You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too.
Thank you. Thank you, One Piece. I appreciate the $10. Thank you. Listen up, guys. It's been a fun-ass stream. Oh, sorry. Was it Beth?
What was it, Sonic video?
Yeah. It's been a fun-ass stream, everybody. I appreciate all of you coming out. You've all been amazing. Thank you for the support, the love, the chats, the super chats, the just generally being here and being supportive. I always love that. Thank you all so much for watching today. I don't think I can do a watch party today. I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm hungry, for starters. I gotta go get some food. And yeah, I love you all very much. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see all of you next time. Have a good one.